why
That's
not?
what she said, but
That's exactly what she said.
Oh my gosh, it's like a dungeon.
wow, it's pretty creepy, this second floor.
This is Barthoom's. This is what Barthoom's forest would look like if it was indoors.
Okay, just the two of you now.
Just the two of us.
I wish I've spent 2 of my second level spell slots.
Of course, I'm rescinding the healing rule. Of course, we're going back to the standard healing rules.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah, standard healing is fine.
Okay. And you don't happen to have the drawing from last game, right?
Which drawing?
Like that huge drawing layout we made like last time, or no?
Oh, it's no longer relevant.
Oh yeah.
We're going down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just left the Cyclopses, and we're going downstairs.
Yeah, we're going down the stairs. And I'm still mad.
He wanted to eat the Cyclops, but he couldn't get it.
Okay, let us continue. So the two of you go down these stairs, and just to remind you from last game, there was an archway at the head of the stairs, and the archway, read by your companion, who all of a sudden knew Dwarven, named this archway the tomb of Kolgar the Mighty, son of Habnar the Bold. And the minute you guys step into the stairs, a stone door just slams down behind you, trapping the two of you downstairs.
Oh my god.
Well, that leaves only one way forward.
We must march forward, men. Man.
Yes, we shall.
Okay, you guys traverse down the stairs, and it seems to wind after it goes down a certain amount, and it winds in this very sharp circle. And you estimate that you're a good 100 feet down by the time you come to the end of the circle.
Oh, I'm so tired.
At the end of the stairs, it opens up to what appears to be a room, and this room is a perfect square. It is actually carved into the mountain. This is man-made, and this room is about 20 foot by 20 foot. The ceiling is about 30 feet high. When you look around the room, it seems completely empty. You look on the walls, and there appear to be Dwarven writing all over the walls, but seeing that none of you speak Dwarven, you don't know what it means.
Oh god, I messed that up.
The only character,
would be.
yeah, your Dwarven characters have been trapped upstairs, and this room has a hallway going straight, a hallway going to the left, and a hallway going to the right.
Well, sure would be helpful to have some kind of idea where we're going now.
Agree.
Let's see, how long does this
The whispers, the maddening whispers continue, although you feel like you're shaking off your madness at this point.
Okay, I'm flickering my flame at a lower frequency.
Oh god, is there some way I can make him lose this madness?
It seems like he's shaking it off at this point. Coming down here, he's not as close to the source of these whispers as he was before.
The compulsions are
So we're in the square room.
less.
So we're in the square room, correct?
You're in a square
we're
room. There,
A square crossroads.
yes,
basically.
it appears to be a crossroads with a hallway going north, west, and east. You came from the south.
Well, it looks like
Okay, I didn't hear what you just said because lag.
Well, you came from the south, and this little crossroads has hallways going north, east, and west.
well, it looks like we need some kind of scout.
There's only two of you.
Never count out the forces of nature.
You might as
I'm
well
guessing
just
that,
go
right?
together.
I have an idea. I can I can summon some animals to scout in all directions. But we never. Sivan!
Oh God!
Somehow,
At the last
summon him.
minute.
somehow Savan breaks through somehow Savan made it through before the
You didn't
dog
realize that when the stone slab slammed down that he actually was able to get through. You guys just started running down.
Look, this place is creeping me out, and I don't know what direction is the right one.
There's only one-
Sivan, you don't happen to read Dwarven, do you?
He does.
actually does.
He does
He
read
does.
Dwarven, but he's not in chat. He's not connected right now.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he hears us.
I don't know that either.
He says he's sorry for being late.
Yeah, I see that, but he wrote it. But I'm not sure if he hears our audio.
Savan is trying to speak, but no words are coming out of his mouth. Is this madness or no?
Possibly. He's not moving either.
Darn. Where's my... Oh, I don't have that. I need my monster list by challenge rating.
Oh, I have to Internet Explorer.
That's only in the DMG, I think.
I'm just gonna sit in this corner and eat some meat.
Right.
Which one?
I'll wait for Sivan before
He-
I proceed.
He
You want
can't.
some meat?
There's no way he can play with Internet Explorer. I'm not typing out everything I say, because if he's on Internet Explorer, he can't hear us or see us. This is pretty much text-based. He needs to get Google Chrome, or
Barthoon, do you want some meat? I still have an extra piece as we wait.
No, thank you. I had a good berry earlier, and it's gonna sustain me for the rest of the day.
Okay. This is some good advantage meat.
Made out of advantage plants.
No, made out of advantage cows.
Sounds delicious.
It is.
I'm a vegetarian.
Ah.
oh,
Do you want some?
let me try something. Perhaps I can connect him with... I've never tried this before, but maybe if I try to do Google Hangouts... let me give this a try. The problem is I don't know if I can connect all the audio where he can hear you. Even if I connect with Google Hangouts, and just annoying. Because I have to repeat everything he says.
That would be annoying.
I don't want to do that either. And I do not want to play text-based. Let's see.
And this is the problem with not face-to-face D&D.
Let's see.
No, some people
I finally
play...
found my challenge rating list.
There are people who play D&D through forums. But that's people... The speed of the game, obviously, is not the same.
What? That actually seems pretty slow. A forum.
Yeah, it's very slow. But there's people who like D&D just through text only. Not
You
me.
get a lot of RP done, I imagine.
You can, but it's not what I like to do.
No.
Because
Let's see.
interaction is important. Let me see. Oh. Let me see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've already figured out my plan.
What is it, Barthoon? What is your plan?
Well, I'm going to say this out of character first, because I know it's going to annoy our DM. Because I'm going to summon 4 familiars for myself.
How can you summon 4 familiars?
Conjure animals.
Oh, that's not 4 familiars, though. Do they listen to you like a familiar does?
They obey my vocal commands. No action required by me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try this. I'm going to do... I'm gonna try to do some stuff with... Well, even TeamSpeak, it won't work well, because the problem is he can't hear you. So I'm gonna try to route your voice onto Google Hangouts.
Just type yes or no.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not going to team speak with him and then speak with you guys. Otherwise, we all have to join team speak. Do we all have team speak?
No.
I do.
Well, I do, but it craps out on me.
All right, we can
So,
all go into Google Hangouts. I'm
Never
okay
used
with that.
before.
It's as long as you have a Google Gmail account.
Yeah.
I do.
I probably could. I've never used it before, so I don't know how
You-
well
no,
it works.
it's you just click a link.
And then download something in there. So you want me to download it again right now?
All right, let's try Google Hangouts then. Give me a second. Do you have a Google Hangout? I mean, a Google, what's it called? A Google account, a Gmail account. Because you have to download TeamSpeak. I had to set up a TeamSpeak thing.
Yeah.
This is easier. You can just click the link. So everybody, let's click that link.
Up, right click, open new link.
It's going to open up a Google Hangouts, and I can shut down this chat if we're all in Google Hangouts. But you have to have a Gmail account so you
need
can
to
connect.
install the plugin.
Yeah, you have to install the plugin and everything.
Yeah.
All right, installing plugin.
Yep, same here.
Though I can't stream the video in this case, but that's all right. Actually, yes, I can. I can just mute Roll20, and we'll speak through that.
Installation was successful.
Now, here's an important question. Do we want 8 wolves or 4 giant wasps?
Wolves. I want wolves.
Alright, 8 wolves it is.
Yeah.
Now, are you able to look through the eyes of your
No, I'm
summon
not able
animals or
to
anything?
communicate with them.
Okay.
I'm only able to communicate to them.
Okay.
I'm not able to see through their eyes. I'm not able to understand them. Like, I can tell them
Mhm.
bark once for yes, bark 2 for no, something like that.
Mhm.
But I can't, I mean, unless they speak Sylvan.
Well, in this situation, I think it's important you have
I'm
those
in.
animals.
Wait, do I have the... Okay, so I'm gonna grab the skull, and can I throw it on the pressure plate? So you know, because the pressure plate has to come back up, right? So
Yes, you throw the scroll on the pressure plate, nothing happens. The pressure plate does.
Look,
the pressure
we-
plate
we-
automatically comes back up.
We can walk around this pressure plate, right? This one that we've seen.
You can easily get out of the way of it. It's only about 5 feet wide, so you can jump over it easily without having to roll a skill check or anything.
No,
Oh,
I want. Oh, is it the entire width of the hallway?
Yes,
Okay, so we have to jump over.
but jumping 5 feet, you don't have to roll a check. You can do it.
Okay. I think the dog should jump first, you know.
Yeah.
The dog also can easily jump over the pressure plate,
Yeah.
so you see him just hop over it.
Yeah, I send my dog first, and then we jump ourselves, and then I motion for the rest of the dogs to follow us.
The dogs obediently
As
follow
well,
you.
jumping, of course.
And the dogs are still carrying Sivan.
They can't jump with Savannah, I imagine.
So you guys clear this pressure plate, no problem.
Right. Is there more similar looking hallway ahead?
Yes, the hallway actually continues for another about 80 feet or so, and then sharply turns to the right.
Okay. Well, we'll slowly walk and keep an eye out for pressure plates and keep the dog 10 feet in front of us.
You walk down this hallway, and no more pressure plates go off. You reach the end of the hallway, which turns sharply to the right.
Okay,
Sharp.
that's good. That's away from the room of the beholder.
Yep, thank God.
It would have been quite disappointing if we had then turned left into the room that the beholder was in.
Like,
So
beholder pops out of nowhere. Oh my god!
you guys get to the end of this hallway. It turns to the right. You veer around the corner. This is about another 50 feet of hallway, which ends in a door to the north.
Okay.
Are you going to go up to the door of this hallway? The door is to the north.
We'll proceed slowly, stealthily, and carefully.
Oh wait, is there anything on the door? You know.
To the door and not open it yet.
So when you get there, you see that the door is actually a portcullis, little iron bars, and you can actually see into the room. Behind you, as you get there, in open sight is a lever, and you can even see the lever connects to a chain that connects to the portcullis. So it's obvious that if you pull the lever, the portcullis is going to come up. And you look into the room. The room is completely dark. The only things you can see is whatever light you kind of put up to it, or if you have dark vision, you can see more.
Yeah, I could chuck my little flame in there.
You said the lever's on our side?
The lever's to the south.
So, okay, it's right there. Wait,
we're likely to unleash something if we pull this lever.
Yeah, whatever it's keeping you in there wants to keep you in there, so yeah.
Nothing gets trapped behind iron bars for no reason.
So you throw in your flame, and for a brief instant, what you see light up in the room is pretty big. It is about 40 feet up and down, and it is like 100 feet wide. The room seems completely empty when you throw in the flame, but the flame does show 3 treasure chests, all closed. They're lying back to back in the room.
We should send the wolves to open them.
You may send the wolves if you'd like.
Well, it can't hurt if we stand back a little bit. Who knows what else this lever controls? And let a wolf pull the lever.
Okay, how many wolves you got left?
I got 6 wolves left.
Okay.
Because only 2 of them died. Exploring the trap.
Okay. Wait, so how come I only count 5? Oh, there's the straggler. The problem is I didn't assign you control of the wolves. It's just too cumbersome to do so. Yeah. Okay, so there's a portcullis, and the wolf probably can't squeeze through that portcullis.
No, I want the wolf to just pull the lever.
Okay. The wolf struggles to kind of try to pull the lever, but eventually manages to do so. And indeed, as the wolf pulls the lever, you hear some grinding of gears somewhere off in the walls as the chain just starts lifting the portcullis up. And nothing happens to the wolf.
Okay. Nothing else seems to occur.
You hear
some. Wait a little bit.
Were you looking into the room at this time?
No, we're standing like a little bit back.
So if you're not looking into the room, you hear something click in the room.
Click.
Click. It's sort of like a kind of noise.
Alright, I tell one of the wolves to go into the room and return if they see any danger.
Oh god, it's the beholder.
The wolf goes into the room and quickly comes out, and you see he's looking kind of excited. He's like, I want to show you what's in the room, kind of excited.
Right. Doesn't look like the wolf spotted anything dangerous.
Nope.
They also were very excited about that cursed crown.
I think we should both walk slowly in there. Slowly.
Okay, you guys slowly enter the room, and like I said before, the room north to south, the room is about 40 feet wide. It is another square room. East to west, the room is about 70 foot wide. The room is completely empty, except for
no exits.
There's no exits. This is a dead-end room, from what you can see, except for 3 treasure chests. Now the treasure chests are open. You look into each of the treasure chests. One of the treasure chests is completely empty. From what you can see, nothing in there.
To your compartment.
The one of the treasure chests has a glowing, beautiful sword. This sword is, its blade is very worked like with an elven hand. It's kind of curved, and it looks like it's...
The description word you're looking for is cursed.
I'm not saying... I did not say cursed. I said beautiful.
beautifully cursed. That's what he's
The
trying to
handle is curved, and you can see that can you roll a history?
Both of us? Okay.
Yeah, both of you.
And then all of a sudden, I see a note on the floor that says, "Do not pick up sword. It is cursed."
I don't know
You
anything.
don't know. Heartmod, you've seen the symbol on this sword before. The blade of the sword is shaped like some sort of like a wave, and you see the symbol. The symbol that's carved into the handle of the sword is a symbol of Evreska. It's a famous elven city. The sword looks pretty valuable. And of course, in the third treasure chest, you see a key.
Is it a skeleton key?
What?
How big are these treasure
Is it a
chests, by the way?
skeleton key?
Well, you don't know if it's a skeleton key, but it's clearly a key. It opens
Okay.
something somewhere. You don't know where.
How big and heavy are these chests? How
The
big and
key
heavy
is
do they
also
look?
green. These chests look fairly big. They're made out of wood with some golden trim. They
just
look
wanna
like
know
they can. They look like they probably weigh a good 70 pounds or so.
I wanted
I
to know if
probably
like a
pick it
wolf
up.
could knock it over.
Wolf probably can't knock it over. They look pretty wide and stable at the base. A wolf can maybe try to go in and grab one of these items.
Yeah,
Uh,
why not?
Maybe we should investigate or kind of check the items. You know, make sure. You know.
Certainly, but
No.
I'm not willing to discount the possibility that these rooms are very, very trapped.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice shy, right? I'm
That's the
gonna.
wolf's motto.
I'm just gonna leave for 2 seconds. I'm still listening.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we should get out of the room. Okay, this is our room. We should go behind the. Okay, we should go behind the door.
Portcullis? Yeah.
No, behind the door. So we'll send one of the dogs to pick up the sword, and we'll send two of them. One to pick up the sword and one to pick up the key. So then, if it is a trap, then we won't be trapped inside when the door falls down. If it falls down.
I've heard of monsters that can impersonate treasure chests.
That's why we're sending the doggy.
I'm
Actually,
not willing-
three. My bad,
I
three.
want one to sniff out the empty one as well.
No, it's gonna jump inside of it. It's gonna jump inside the empty chest, just in case.
Yes, and then it gets eaten because it's one of them. A mimic.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's my
if you
point,
haven't
yes.
played D&D before, I don't know if you know what a mimic is. It's a common kind of monster that lots of DMs use, and these are monsters that can replicate things like doors and treasure chests. Very nasty monsters. That's what Barthum's concerned about with these treasure chests.
Exactly. Send three dogs to check the chests out.
Yes, I
One-
take three dogs. I each tell them to carefully sniff at the chest, bark at it a few times,
Mhm.
bite it, and then retrieve the key and the sword for us and bring those back while we stand in the hallway.
Okay, you stand in the hallway. The three dogs go in, and you hear a little bit of yelping and a little bit of commotion as they're messing around with the treasure chest, and then you hear another click. And then all three dogs. I want 3 dex checks for the dogs.
I hope. Can I help?
Not saving throws, actually dex skill checks.
Okay.
Oh, never mind, I can't do that. 13, 14, 11.
Well,
That's
What?
3 dogs down.
no, they're not dead. They all 3 of them return to you. One of the dogs has that beautiful sword in its mouth. He's kind of gnawing on a handle. It's dragging it on the ground. He comes up to you and he's looking for a treat because he got you that other sword. The other 2 dogs look very disappointed, like they failed.
Oh. He
okay.
didn't manage to retrieve the key.
No.
I look at the one that didn't manage, that was sent to get the key, and I ask him what happened. Like, I know
The
he
one-
can't talk, but maybe he can express something.
He just goes.
The one who got the sword, he drops it, and I give him some of the meat that's in my bag. I give him a small piece of meat for him to eat.
That dog is like the happiest dog in the world right now. It looks like he has.
Alright,
Wait,
let's try our patented deed cursing abilities on this sword.
Yes, I was thinking the
What
same
are you gonna
thing.
do? The sword clangs on the ground as the dog dropped it. With the
Whatever.
No, we want to Arcana it.
well, you're not very good with magic, but you
I,
can
I,
tell this sword is magic.
okay.
Unfortunately, the magic of this sword escapes you as you examine it. But you can tell this is clearly elven make. It's so fancy.
Uh,
This is
It's
not going to
it's
be
more
any good
fancy
for
than
me
Iggy
regardless.
Azalea kind of fancy, you know.
how come it's not? If it is cursed, wouldn't it have hurt the dog since he was holding it by the handle in his mouth?
Look, I don't know what kind of specific curse it is, but at least it's not the kind of curse that was on that crown, because he was more than happy to drop it.
Huh. What do you think? Do you think we should take it, or should we?
You do not get any sense of cursed. I mean, you rolled an 8. You don't get any sense of whether this is evil or good or anything. It's clear this thing is magical.
What about me?
You don't either. But
Aw.
it's obvious this thing is
Look,
magical.
there's obviously a powerful weapon. It would probably be an upgrade as to what you have right now.
What do you wield? It is a long sword. Are you proficient with long swords?
Yes,
Actually, you're a fighter. What am I saying? What are you wielding right now?
I have a long sword and a mace.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
battle axe, I mean.
it's the same style of weapon that you're wielding right now. The same size and weight of the weapon you're wielding
Yeah.
right now. You would be able to wield it if you chose to pick it up and try it out. You
Okay,
don't know if it's cursed or if it's going to kill you instantly.
Oh no, but you said there's no speaking out of character. You said
We,
there's no
we don't
instantaneous-
sense any curse. That doesn't
He
mean
rolled
there's
an
one.
8, so that it may be cursed and he just didn't roll high enough to sense it.
Bartholomew, I think you should explain.
You want me to make extra sure?
I want to pick it up, but I don't want to die.
Well, if the DM allows me, I can make another check, but
Yeah, can you make another check? Can we both make another check?
I'm gonna have to leave you with only that check, and you have to choose whether or not you want to risk it.
I leave this one up to you.
I don't like check spamming. Checks should matter, right? So
Yeah,
no
I
check
agree,
spamming.
but as a player, I have to try.
I know, I know. You know, these are the tough decisions you make. These are the tough decisions you make as a D&D character that sometimes is life or death.
And sometimes, oh my gosh, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad.
Yeah, and without that risk, there's no fun in playing the game, right?
Well, it was the only real object in all three chests.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick it up.
Well, that key was real as well.
It was
I think-
real, but he just didn't manage
Yeah.
to pick it up.
I
So
think
if we walk back into the room, we still see it lying there.
Are you going back into the room?
I'm not
Okay.
yet.
Can I investigate the sword or no?
You can do another investigation on the sword. You look closely at it, and one thing that you possibly haven't noticed before is that as you put your hand near the sword, you can feel maybe a whiff of air kind of hitting your hand. Like the sword is just like, as if there's a fan attached to the sword or something.
I can't roll history to see if I've ever come across something like this.
You've
right?
already rolled a history, and you have come
Oh, yeah.
across the symbol on the sword, which is the symbol of the elven civilization of Vreska.
Do we
Join
know
one.
if this was a particularly evil civilization?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we go
they
through
were just an ancient elvins. Actually, I think they still exist at this point, but they are an elven civilization. I mean, elves are they're generally not evil.
No,
They're
I've
they're,
known
they're
a lot
just
of elves.
they're just kind of reclusive.
Yeah.
Huh. I think I'm gonna risk it.
I see nothing to indicate that this would be an evil weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it and pick
All
it up.
right, Hartma, you pick up this sword and your hand is shaking. You're not sure what's going to happen, and you raise this sword up high, and then you swing the sword. And when you swing the sword, you realize that swing was faster than you have ever experienced in your life. You are swinging like the before you even know it, the sword goes from where you started to where you ended. This sword is extremely fast. And
So it's good magic?
does not seem to be cursed. I'm
Oh.
going to drop the sword right here. This sword is called
Okay.
well, you don't really know the name, but it's called Self Stream.
Can I
And
switch it out with my regular
yes, you
sword?
can.
Okay.
When you attack with this sword, you get a +1 to your attack, a +1 to your damage, and you get an additional 1d6 thunder damage every time you hit with it.
Okay, so what would I put for weapon? I changed to longsword. What's the name of it?
You don't have to change the name. You just remember add a +1 magic bonus to attack and damage.
Okay, so it's the same thing as regular thing, just +1 damage.
+1 to attack and damage.
Okay.
So whatever
and
your
that 1d6 magical damage.
and 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not able to know the full history of this wonderful weapon, but this is clearly something that's going to be beneficial to you. You sense no cursing of this weapon.
Can I write this down in my journal?
If you want.
Okay, I write down in my journal.
Barthum stands there impatiently as you take out your journal and talk.
I write down. It gives me +1 damage, +1 attack.
Yeah. If you can put it inside your character sheet in the macro itself, there's a way to do that, but if you don't want to, we just roll it and you just,
Yeah.
add +1
Adding a
to
magic bonus is really easy.
Yeah,
but
it is.
Adding a 1d6 thunder damage, not so easy.
it. Yeah. I'll just have you roll an additional 1d6 if you hit with it.
Yeah.
That is if you don't die from one of these traps before you even get to combat.
Okay, +1 damage attack. So what do I do with my other sword? I just
You can
You
keep it. You don't have to throw it away.
I'll just give it to Barthum. Here, Barthum, you can have it.
I have no use for this.
Well, give it to your dog. Your dog may use it to attack since he's capable of picking it up himself.
My wolves are much more capable of biting and clawing their
Yeah,
way.
a dog is not able to actually wield the sword. It can carry it.
Oh.
Look, I want to know what happened to that key.
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Are you going back into the room?
Come with me, Hearthmod.
Okay.
Okay, we go back into
So
the
Hearthmod is just admiring his new weapon, swinging it back and forth. You guys go back into the room, and you notice that one of the treasure boxes is closed. The
Which
other
one?
two are still open. The two that are still open are both empty.
Which one is the closed one?
The three treasure chests are kind of back to back. So let's just say the one in the center is closed.
Wait. So
But what was in there originally when we first looked?
This was the one with the key.
wait. So the key's not there anymore.
You don't
Key's
know
in the
the
closed chest.
the
presumably.
chest is closed. You don't know if the key's still there.
If the key's not there, that means the dog ate it. I think we have to do surgery.
My dog would not eat that key.
Okay, we can either attack the chest, huh?
Look, there was some kind of click when the dogs investigated these chests. They must have set off some kind of mechanism
Yes.
that closed this chest. I tell one of the dogs to jump into chest number 1.
Wow. The dog jumps into chest. The one. So it's gotta be one of the empty chests. So the dog leaps into this empty chest. Okay. The chest immediately closed, and you hear the dog whimpering and screaming and yelling as the chest closed. You don't know what happened to that dog. After a while, the dog just stops responding.
Can I break open the chest?
That
That's the
chest
same
with
chest.
the key in it opens up, but there's no key in it.
I think all those 3 chests are bad. I think we should just break them with. Can I use my strength to break the chest? One of the chests.
You could hack at it. I'm down. I'm a wolf down, so I'm down to 5 wolves.
Yeah, well, that wolf is you don't know what happened to it.
Yeah.
It stopped responding. At first, it was struggling, yelling, and screaming, and then all of a sudden, boom, nothing.
Oh. I assume it died. But we'll see. Maybe it comes jumping out of the chest.
Maybe it's transporting the items to each other, the chests.
All right.
With
I
magic.
take another wolf and hop it into chest number 3.
That wolf hops into chest number 3. Same thing happens. The chest slams shut. The other chest number 1 opens. Has no wolf, but it has the key in it.
Wait, I think we should save the wolf. Okay.
Okay.
So that's another wolf down.
Do we
So
have, do
now
we
you have one closed chest, one open chest, and a second open chest with a green key in it.
Okay. I
Wait.
take my staff and try to fish the key out of the chest without touching anything else in the chest.
I need you to do a dex check to be able to do something that nimble.
Actually, wait. Can I try something where it's like, because I have the skull in my bag, maybe I can replace it with the key really quickly.
Wait. Actually, I have a better idea. I always forget that I have this, but this is the perfect opportunity for it. My mage hand cantrip. I did take
Well,
mage hand, right? Oh darn, I didn't take mage hand. Never mind. Oh, I have thorn whip.
Yes, you can
I
try.
can thorn whip.
You can try both mage hand or thornwicks. It's still a dex check. Your dexterity to be able to whip it properly. Your dexterity to be able to control your mage hand. It's
Oh, I don't have mage hand, but all right. Whatever I do, it's a dex check, so I'll just roll that.
Wait, can I try? Can I try to do that thing? The Oh wait, can we roll? Wait.
What did you want to do?
I want to see if I can like do a thing where it's like get my skull and that I have in my bag and like carefully replace it with the key if I can, if that's possible.
Well, that seems very dangerous. That would require you leaning into the chest.
Oh yeah.
If it closes on you.
Can we roll for history to see if there's any way of telling if this is a
I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna use my staff to fish it out.
okay.
Wait, I just.
And I roll an 8 on my
The
dex
chest
save.
slams down, cutting your staff in half.
My staff!
And then the closed chest opens up again.
And
No
dog
key.
jumps out.
Right.
Can I throw my skull in that open chest?
You throw your skull. Your what?
Yeah, my skull.
Your head?
No, the one that I got from the
The
Cyclops
scroll.
lair. Cyclops lair.
The skull lands in an open chest, but nothing happens.
What? Maybe it only eats alive things.
Well, my staff is broken. I'm.
Another wolf.
Do you need your staff for like a druid focus or anything? I hope not.
Okay. Anyways, can I just break the chest that has the key in it? Can I
My
try-
staff. I only need a twig of mistletoe. My
Okay.
staff is like it had
Okay.
some mistletoe on it, but
Barth, can I roll for history to see if I know anything, if I've ever came across something like this before?
fine.
Because maybe there's.
No, I don't need a history. I want an intelligence.
Oh, okay. Wait, tell her to save or?
To understand this mechanism of opening and closing
I
chests.
I want a straight intelligence check.
All right.
Just
well,
roll
I'll that
1d20
too.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Wait, how do I do that? Okay.
Plus, if I'm proficient in
Yeah.
intelligence saves, or do I not get that?
No, it's not a save. It's
Okay.
it's a check. You're really thinking hard and seeing what the hell is this thing? Why is this thing
Wait, what do I
stumping
roll?
us?
What I roll? D what?
1d20 plus your intelligence modifier, whatever it is.
Wait, how did you do that?
There is a part in the character sheet that you can roll a straight check.
Where's that at?
Let me check.
Well, I rolled a 16 on my flat int.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me see. If you go to skills and you scroll all the way down, it says unskilled strength dex con check. That's it.
Oh, skills. Okay, skills. What is it? One more time. The last thing.
All the way down, you'll see the
Scroll.
unskilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an unskilled.
Oh, guess I'm too
Partmud,
stupid.
you have no clue. But Barthun, that's a pretty good check. I'm gonna tell you that. So, this appears to be there appears to be a combination of both magic and some sort of mechanism that is operating here with this puzzle. What you realize is that whenever something living goes near one chest, another chest, that chest will automatically close quickly and another chest will open. Now, there is something to do with that key you're looking for travels from chest to chest. And there's some sort of pattern in how it's traveling.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit difficulty visualizing the pattern because I only get descriptions.
Yes.
I just feel like smashing the chest with the key in it. You think I should do that, Barthum, just to get this over with?
Barthum, your intelligence tells you that whoever designed this little puzzle here probably has made some fail safes against somebody just trying to smash the thing open.
That likely is not a good idea, friend. But I've got my Thorn Whip cantrip, and I can cast that as often as I like.
Yes.
And it won't break my staff.
But you
anymore.
realize that whenever something living goes near the chest, it will trigger the mechanism to go off. Doesn't have to go in the chest. You realize that because when you put your staff near your handgun near the chest, and that triggered the mechanism, even though nothing was in the chest.
But
you
why
did
is my staff broken then? If it already triggered before it was
because you were putting your hand with your staff to try to jimmy out the key, and the staff was inside the chest, even though your hand wasn't.
Okay. So I could walk up to the back of the chest and tap it on the flap.
Yes.
And that would work.
Yes. You believe that.
On the lid.
You should try that.
Right. So I walk up to an open chest, then I tap it on the back of the lid.
And indeed, that chest immediately slams shut. The closed chest opens up, and the key is there.
Okay, I think we should work on this. Okay, let's try to figure this out.
All we need to do is get it out without using anything living.
Wait, I think I have something in my
Well,
mind.
you almost got the key last time. It's just that you weren't dexterous enough to bring it out before the thing slammed shut. You realize it slams shut very quickly. The minute it senses.
I could technically try to use my Thorn Whip and another dex
hello,
save.
Dio-san. Hello, everybody in chat. If you want to play, you are welcome to play if you know how to play.
If I try to use my sword, do you think my sword would... Oh, yeah, can I use my old sword, my old longsword, to try to get it out?
I think a longsword would be hard to fish a key out with.
It would be the same scale of difficulty. You have to roll a dexterity check to try to jimmy out the key.
Let me just use my Thorn Whip. That's expendable. The sword could be used for something else.
So I need a dexterity.
Dexterity
check.
Save?
Check, not a save. Save is when there's a fireball coming at you.
Alright, here goes.
Oh, good lord, I'm gonna roll the critical hit video. Fantastic. This guy is a crit master today. Yes, your Thorn Whip nimbly wraps itself around the key and this is why. You're done with this puzzle. You finally... all three treasure chests slam shut forever. Forevermore.
What's the key for?
That's the next question, is what door does this key fit?
God.
That you don't know.
What if this key is for that room where the eyeball is? Oh god. Oh god, Barthum.
Do we remember a lock being on that door?
There was no lock on the door, and the door seemed to have just 2 iron handles, and the door was made out of kind of shoddy wood.
Okay. It's unlikely. I want to investigate the rest of the room to see if there's any hidden objects or passages
you
or
can
any
give
way...
me an investigation check.
Same thing.
Can I do perception instead?
Sure.
I'm gonna do investigation.
I'm
check.
so much better
You're
at
going
perception.
Hard mod, you are 100% sure there is nothing else in this room.
All right.
That's a 20. That's a crit, right?
That is a crit.
Yeah.
Do I get the special thing? Yeah.
I already played it too many times to make it obtrusive.
Oh.
Well, I don't see anything either. Just so you know.
You guys really need those crits for when you fight some of these horrible monsters.
We haven't fought anything yet this episode.
I've been whittling this thing down for 2 people. You have to understand. I don't want. It's not fair for me to give you some of the challenges that were in for 6 people. So I'm doing my best to make it for 2 people. But I may be a little bit off. You may just get smushed.
I mean, if we're gonna fight, with 6 people, we might be able to fight a beholder, but with 2, we're certainly not.
Of course not. And it wouldn't be fair of me to give you a beholder if there's 2 of you, right? So anyway,
okay, then that means we can go through the beholder door.
well, you have nowhere else to go. You've already tried the other 2 ways, and they're both dead ends.
So I guess we're very sneakily gonna attempt the beholder door.
Okay, you guys get up to the door. The door is there's two doors, and they both open inward. They have iron handles on them. You can just push your way in.
I feel like kicking them down.
You can kick it down too if you really want to.
I think it's much smarter to go in this stealthily.
Yeah, true.
We don't know what's on the other side of these doors.
You have no clue.
Okay, so we see this weird drawn eye thing.
Give me 1 second. I'm just refreshing the page.
That we fear a beholder.
I'm gonna tell you right now, a beholder will kill both of you easily.
Oh yeah.
So
I think
that's
we
just,
are aware of this.
yeah, and this is something that your character would know too. If you were to encounter something like a beholder, it will kill you pretty quickly.
Even if it's just like
Actually, there's some weaker versions of beholders, right? There's like a Galf and a Spectator.
yeah.
They would still be pretty hard for you guys to defeat.
Like
My money is on them.
Out of our challenge rating.
My money would be on them.
Oh God, what should we do? Should we go to each? Should we try to look for an entrance to the money place, or to the beholder, if there is one there?
Even if there's just like a baby beholder, it's still gonna murder us. I don't feel good about that. Look, how about this? We open the door a little bit and we send a wolf in.
Stick to the same thing.
All right.
All right, then that is what we do.
You're running out of wolves
We're
here.
down to four. We're down to 4 wolves, Berthu.
You're running low on
We're
wolves
losing our
here.
men.
We can't hear you.
I said. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me refresh. Okay. Yeah, you're running low on wolves here.
Well, don't we have like how much time do we have left on the wolves?
The wolves last. I don't know.
That means if we don't know, that means it never happens.
I don't think an hour has passed yet.
No.
Yeah.
No, the wolves are still, the spell is still going on with these wolves. Hey, you found a shiny new sword. I mean, maybe you can take on the beholder.
Oh yeah.
We can't
It's
even
plus
take
1.
on a spectator with this.
Alright, what do you want to do?
A beholder is like a challenge rating 14.
Let's just hope it's not a rust monster. I swear if it's a rust monster.
Rust monsters don't tend to affect magical weapons.
I know, but we have armor on, so.
I don't.
Well, you're just naked.
Not metal armor anyway.
What you stole that armor from Sivan?
No, druids don't wear metal armor. We just don't.
Druids like to play in the buff.
We do it nature style.
At first I thought DM said he'd be like to play in the butt. I swear.
Well, that's the whole
almost.
different. Yeah,
Is
can't
that my
speak for
sword?
that. That's not specific to druids, I guess.
Is that my self stream?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I'm just giving it, just showing, reminding you that you have this powerful weapon here.
It looks so awesome.
You want to tempt us to use it?
I'm gonna use it.
You're gonna use it for what?
Oh, I'm just saying I'm gonna use it. Like, look, it's in my hand right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're wielding it right now.
With the scabbard on.
I tell all the wolves to be quiet and stealthy-like. And then we open the door a little bit and send one of them in with instructions to return if they see anything dangerous.
So you open the door and it creaks open. There's actually light on the other side.
Okay.
As you
So we
open the
see
door,
something,
this
I guess,
big
at least.
mote of dust just kind of flops around you. How far are you looking inside as you open the door?
Well, we can take a quick glance, I guess. So that's as far as we can see.
How about I 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to are you both looking inside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are we? Yeah.
But you're not going inside yet.
Only the wolf.
Depends on what's inside.
Yeah, if it's something dangerous, then yeah, no.
Okay, look, why don't we do this? Because this will take you to a map. How many wolves are you sending in there?
One.
Just one.
Okay. Let me do this, because this I have to warp you to a second map. I'm just figuring out how to do this.
Oh, you prepped a map for this room?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's the boss battle, yeah.
Fighting that beholder.
Oh god, it's a beholder.
That's what you got. All right, so you take a quick peek, and you look inside the room. There is a massive floating orb. It's got little tentacles coming out of it. It's got
Has
a
it
big
noticed us?
eye in the center. I need you to roll a perception check as you look at this thing. Both of you.
Yeah. I think
The wolf refuses to go in any further.
We did want to be stealthy about this.
14.
And what
So
about
I
you?
14.
I hope that at least we get a stealth check if it's gonna try to notice us.
No.
Oh god. Yeah, 17. He got 17.
Okay, Barthum. You were able to kind of hold it together long enough, staring at this horrible thing, to notice that its eye was closed.
Okay.
And then you guys quickly hide behind, get back behind, and you're not in the room anymore.
Right, but we see a door in the.
It doesn't appear to have reacted to you coming in.
Yeah, we're not going in there, man. Yeah, I don't think we're going in there.
Look.
The dog actually runs out, and it looks so scared that it refuses to go back in. You may send in another dog. This one is not going to go in. If it has any free will. If it doesn't have free will, then I guess you can send it in.
Let's see what it says.
No,
they
please
obey
not.
any verbal commands that you issue to them.
Okay,
If you
so
don't issue commands, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but don't do anything else.
Okay, so if you issue a command, it will go in, but it does not want to.
I don't think we should do this, Barton. Please, if it's
Look, do you have a better idea? There's a door on the other side of that room.
is there?
There is. You were able to. Barthum was able to see the door on the other side of the room.
If
Do we
we
know?
could-
Do we know what kind of? Do you know what kind of?
He did not have enough time to really.
Uh,
So when you looked inside the room, you noticed that you were on some sort of balcony, and the balcony itself was composed of bones. As you can
he
see.
must have. That beholder must have some free time.
Indeed.
He doesn't have any hands. How would he build a balcony?
Shh! Don't question. Sometimes you just like to sit there and watch the sunset. Oh no, wait, Far he's underground.
Right. Look. I see only one way forward.
Run!
Either we go back to the treasure room and give that another search to see if there's any other door. But I already looked really well.
Oh god, I'm scared. Barthum.
We have a key, there is a door. I think I know how this works.
Do we know if the
Well, that's what you get when your party doesn't show up.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
How is your stealth?
Me, I'm horrible stealth. I have chainmail.
Oh, so you're clinking all over the place.
Unless I take it off.
You can take off your armor if you
Yeah,
really
but
want to.
I don't want to take it off though, because what happens if I still roll bad stealth?
Look, if he finds us and sees us and attacks us, we're dead either way.
Okay. Wait, if I take it off and put it in my bag, will it still make noise or no? If I put it in my bag. Can I still do stealth?
No, you can if you take off your armor, you don't have to roll disadvantage with stealth.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off, and can I put on some other armor or something like that? Like,
I don't know if you have any other armor.
Barthum, do you have any extra
If you take
armor?
off your armor, you have to go by your natural armor class, which, let me see what it would be. Let's see what your dex is. Your natural armor class would be 10.
Yeah, it's just 10. You don't get anything.
You have no dex modifiers, so you would have your armor class goes to 10 if you take off your armor, but you would be able to roll a stealth without disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll do that and just put the armor in my bag. Let me roll first for a stealth check.
Wait. Let me see if I have any magic that would help us with this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I do, but
Please,
let me
please.
browse through my spell book. Let's see. Bark skin, spike growth. No. Heat metal.
Heat
No.
metal's a pretty good spell.
It's a great spell, but not in this situation.
Too bad we don't have an invisibility potion.
I've got a wind wall.
Remember that potion that you guys dropped?
Oh god, please don't say this.
No, I'm not saying what it is. But that could have been an invisibility potion.
Barthoom! Wait, can we do Arcana check for the scrolls though?
You already did the Arcana checks. You can't repeat them.
Oh dang it. Oh yeah.
Well, I have no magic that would help us in this instance. The only thing I have is the ability to shift into something stealthy.
Hey, I totally forgot, guys. We have Sivan with us. We can use him as bait. Put him in a corner, throw something over there. He'll just come towards him, and we'll be able to sneak past.
You can do that. That would be a pretty. That would be not a very nice thing to do, though.
I would say that is an evil thing to do.
Well, if we have to survive, then. And plus,
Without him, we wouldn't have even made it past the Cyclops. I think we owe him not to kill him. We could
Really?
sacrifice a wolf, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true. We can maybe sacrifice. Oh, can we sacrifice all your wolves to distract the what's it called?
Perhaps, but I'd rather that it be a plan B.
Yeah.
With plan A being we sneak.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Should I roll sneak first, or do you want to? Roll
Before you enter the room, you'd have to roll a sneak. It would be against the perception of whatever's you're sneaking against.
Yeah. Well, its eye is closed, so I assume its perception's not great.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's like hyper vigilant looking for anything. It looks like it doesn't seem to be reactive when you guys walked in. So you're not sure. You're not sure if it noticed you or not. Well, you only saw the center eye. The other eyes are a little bit far away. You weren't able to see.
Oh god.
Let's see if there's. Is it panther shape that has the stealth bonus? I don't remember.
DM, he did this from the start.
Well, I have an adventure made out from the start, but of course, when we go from 6 to 2 players, I have to make some changes to it. But of course, I'm not going to tell you what are the changes I made.
This is gonna be crazy.
Well, I can't find what the creature that I thought there was that had advantage on stealth, so I'm just gonna roll stealth.
Don't wolves have stealth?
The wolves don't have special stealth ability. I'm leaving them behind to not risk anything, because otherwise I'd have to roll stealth for them too.
You should roll first.
All right. Yeah. All right. Here's a very important. Wait, I still have inspiration, don't I?
You do.
Oh yeah, we have inspiration.
You do.
I think this is an excellent moment to use it.
It is. We should totally use inspiration, guys.
I'm using inspiration on my stealth roll.
Okay, that gives you a 19 instead of a 5.
Okay, can I use inspiration also?
Yeah. That gives you a critical hit instead of a 4.
This is why I'm hot. 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 This is why I'm hot.
So you two are sneaking into the room.
This is why I'm hot.
I leave the wolves behind by the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially that one who refuses to go in.
Yeah.
Even though he has no free will.
Okay, so you guys sneak into the room, and you can. This time you get a much better look around, and you can tell that these bones, are kind of arranged in a very decorative fashion. It's very creepy. You see that there's actually lit sconces, little things on the walls with a candle on them. That is flickering dim light in different places. You look at that creature before you, and it seems to be just kind of hanging out there. It's not really doing anything. The eye is closed.
all the eyes.
You look above you, and there's a chandelier hanging above you. It's not above the creature, though. It is.
Oh, dang it.
It is above in this area above the stairs.
Okay.
There are ropes that go from here up to the chandelier.
All right. I slowly start creeping forward, watching my step, every step that I make, to not displace any bones or
A
trigger
little
any
bit of crunching.
tripwires.
A little bit of crunch while
Notice
you are
everything.
while you're
Notice
walking through the
everything. Make
room.
sure we get to that door without missing anything.
A little crunch. But the creatures does not seem to be noticing.
Right. Well, I take as large a circle around it as possible once I get off the stairs.
Are you going down the stairs?
Yes, I guess
Okay.
that's the only direction we can go.
Okay, are we gonna move our characters down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
my sword.
move your characters and show me where you're going.
Okay. So, very
Oh,
slow. Like, I check if there's any tripwires or anything.
Give me an investigation.
Yeah.
Perception.
Both of us?
Yes, you can do perception instead.
I always ask that because it's so much better. I rolled a 26 on perception.
You don't seem to notice any sorts of traps.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. All right. In that case, I proceed on.
Oh god, this is like so nerve-wracking.
The creature does not seem to be reacting as of yet.
Whoa.
Well, you tell me that I'm moving here, okay? So just in case you mistakenly move your token.
I'm just following Barthoon, man.
I'm rounding this pillar.
Should I go the other way, the other pillar, or follow you, Barthoon?
Probably best if we both go the same way.
Okay.
I want to
you.
see what that thing in the corner is. There's like a cage or something.
There does appear to be a cage in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Can we see anything in it?
Not from here. It just looks like a jumble of bones.
Yeah, we should just say screw
You
it.
probably have to get a little bit closer.
If there's any kind of animal there and it starts making noise, we're screwed. We're going the other way.
Oh god. Okay. Is that another cage over there? What is that?
That appears to be just a table. It looks like some sort of preparation for burial, kind of in a crypt kind of thing. It's empty.
Creepy, but less likely to alert the monster.
This monster's pretty fashionized. Likes to, decorate his or her house. Pretty nice.
As you get over there, you look at this creature, and he seems to be vibrating.
Oh god.
Was he previously also vibrating?
No.
Oh god, let's hurry up.
He was pretty still before. Now it seems like he's kind of shaking a little bit.
I steel my nerves and I go on. Just glancing over at the monster as I go.
Okay.
I'm not on the table, by the way. I'm not on the table.
When you get there, I need you to roll a dex save. While
Both
you
of
get
us?
over. No, only Barthoon. You're okay. You get on a table, I guess, to avoid it.
What?
All right. I was looking out for traps and such.
But this is not a trap.
Okay. Fair enough.
Dex save. Oh
Crit.
dear! What is with you and these crits? I can't kill you guys today.
This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why.
Wazoo,
This is why I'm hot.
you very carefully realize I just weapon
This is why.
there
This
is
is why I'm
the
hot.
edge of what appears to be a spider web that goes across this way, and you very carefully don't step on that.
Right, so wait, that goes that way?
Yeah, it appears to be some sort of spider web, some threads of a spider web that are going this way, and it appears to go towards the creature.
Right. So we don't want to trigger that to alert him.
And you carefully don't step on that.
Yeah,
Do we see any more strands of this web?
That's the only one you saw.
Okay.
But it appears to be. Oh, actually, no. There's more. It seems like whenever you get within this area, it seems like there's tiny spider webs that are extremely hard to see.
Okay, but now that we know
scattered
what
around.
to look for,
Yeah,
we
it
can-
it seems that if you get within a certain distance from the creature, you're gonna get near those spider webs.
Can we go? Can we go around it and then try to get to the exit through this way or no?
Yeah, you see
Like,
it.
without
There's
going near
there's
any
pretty
spider-
much like 5 feet of area that's probably no spider web in the exit, and you can't squeeze there without getting near the spider webs.
Okay, so we'll proceed along that area then.
Do you always crit this much?
I didn't in our previous game.
Well, yeah, it's our luck coming towards us, or you
Yeah.
know. Is there any
Alright.
webs in front of us, like towards the door?
No, the path you're taking is far enough away from this creature that you don't see. There aren't any webs that you're going to be stepping on.
All right, so we move slowly towards. I guess we get a better look at what's in the cage now too.
I need you to do a perception to check out the cage.
Me too. I want to roll it too.
You can't out perception me.
It's
14.
Okay, you notice that there's a pile of skeletons inside these two cages.
Right. Nothing alive.
Nothing.
as far as
Does
we can
not. There does not appear to be anything alive.
see. All right. I guess we proceed then.
skeletons in the closet.
As you get closer to the cages, you notice that one of the skeletons is holding a black key.
What does this door look like?
This
We've
door,
now reached.
the door is an iron door. It does not have a keyhole. It does have a handle that you turn.
I don't want to do that. What happens if where we open it?
If it does that, we run.
I'm not risking it. I'm staying by the door, man. You could go for it if you want
Well,
to.
look. Where else are you gonna go?
I'm staying close to this door right here. So if something like that happens, I'm run out of here.
Look, the only thing we can do in this room is try and see if we can get that key from the skeleton.
Is there any easy way of getting it?
How
The
close is
the skeleton is not near the edge. He's more deep inside the cage.
So we couldn't reach through and grab it?
Your arm probably wouldn't reach.
Can I use my sword or something?
You're not sure. You can try it.
Wait, Bartholomew, can't you use the same thing that you used last time for the chest?
You think
The
you
one
can?
that broke my staff.
No, the other one. The other item, I forgot what it's
I
called.
think he means thorn whip.
Yes,
It
Thornwood.
would be hard to whip through a cage.
You can always try.
Well, I don't want to fail, make a loud clattering noise and kill us all.
Okay, then maybe you should go inside of it. Is there any holes on the side, like of the thing, so we don't have to open the door? Is there any like holes in the cage that we could fit through or something?
You don't think you can fit through this cage, but the cage itself looks very shoddy, like it's gonna just break apart at any second.
Yeah, I don't want to break the cage. It's gonna make noise.
The cage is literally made out of giant bones.
Look, we know the key's here. If we turn out to need it, we can always go back and attempt to get it later.
Yep.
Let's go through this door. And I want to, I guess you're near the door handle, but there's only one door handle. It's not a double door, right?
There's only one door handle.
Okay.
Wait, does it have a lock on it?
There's no keyhole or lock on it.
Okay.
Well.
Wait, make sure the door's not cursed.
Do you want to do some check on the door?
Yeah, sure, man. Come on, do it right now.
What are you looking for?
Make sure it doesn't look at. Can I do like investigation? Make sure it's not a booby trap or something.
Sure, you can do investigation.
Never mind.
You don't see anything, obviously.
What about
Alright,
you,
we're
Bryce?
just gonna open it. I'm not gonna investigate it with that thing there. I'm way too scared.
Okay,
Let's
you open the door. It creaks a little bit. You turn around and this thing is not moving, so you're good. The door opens and you're through.
Alright.
Oh
We're
god.
through! We're through! I don't yell that.
What? We were somehow teleported back to our original place.
And it turns out it was all a big loop.
Okay, going through the door, you reach another short hallway, and the hallway opens up to a room. You hear water as you enter this room, and you walk into the room, and you see that right in the center of the room there's a fountain. And the fountain
Okay.
there seems to be water coming out of the fountain. The room itself is 50 feet north and south. 70 feet east and west. The fountain is smack in the middle of the center. Around the room, there are a couple of little tables, and there's a little pedestal that with a bowl on the end of it. It looks like some sort of offering table.
Right.
I don't trust
I
that
wish
water.
I had my wolves with me still.
I know. Can't you spawn them? Oh wait, if we rest for an hour, can't you spawn them again or something?
It takes a long rest to regain my spells.
Oh yeah. Hey, look.
We haven't had a long rest since we came into this place,
Nope.
right?
Nope. You guys took like 2 short rests upstairs.
How long have we been in here?
At this point, it's about maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Okay, so we're not tired that we would need a long rest. Okay.
No. This is still the same day.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, that fountain looks awfully inviting and therefore conspicuous.
Let's not drink it.
That's what I was first thinking. Let's not drink it. Is there any doors in this room? Sorry, is there any doors in this room?
There is a passageway leading north. There is another hallway leading west.
Okay, so again we're at a split.
Hmm.
All right. I'd like to inspect the fountain, see if I see any symbols on it or anything that I recognize.
Okay. You can do an investigation on the fountain, take a look around it.
Yeah, I'll roll investigation for this, since this is really not perception.
Yeah, same here. Oh god.
You don't
Well,
see
we both
you don't
get a
see
7.
anything remarkable about the fountain. The water of course, looks clear.
What about Arcana?
Is there anything in the fountain?
No.
Like in the water?
No. The fountain is like a bowl, and there seems to be like a little jet coming up from the top, and it's showering down into the fountain.
How does the jet
there's
work?
money.
There has to be something beneath it that's propelling the water up.
Right. Do I sense that there's a spell at work here doing this, or is it a mechanism?
You can't. It's impossible to tell from looking at the fountain. You
Do
can
I
try to
sense any magic
you
about
can
it?
try to do an arcana on the fountain.
All right, I will.
Me too.
I got an 18. You
Barthum.
don't know about magic.
Barthum, with an 18, you get a sense that there's healing magic in this fountain.
Hey, let's jump in it. That's fine.
There's
Wait.
healing magic in this fountain.
Guy, I have an idea for Barthum. Put your stick in the water. Maybe it will heal the stick that broke.
Look, I think that's an excellent idea. I put the injured end of my stick in the water.
It doesn't heal the stick, but nothing really happens.
Okay. Well, it was worth a try. I take out my water skin and, yeah, I fill it with the water.
Okay.
I put my hand in there as well. I don't know if that happens. Does anything?
Nothing really happens. It's just cool water.
Okay. I fill my water skin with this water. Like, I empty it with the water that was in there before, and I fill it with this water.
Anybody taking a sip?
I feel like peeing in it.
You can
I'm
pee
not
in it
injured,
if
so
you'd like.
Even if it's healing magic, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
My character hasn't used the bathroom in a while.
I would like to inspect the tables around the room.
You look at the tables and you see that there's a lot of ancient equipment. There's a lot of books that used to be there. They seem to have rotten over the many centuries. You see that there's a lot of little kind of knickknacks around the table, and you're not really able to know what they do. Maybe roll a history check.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing seems worthwhile or valuable.
21.
Okay,
21.
so with a 21, you believe in the past on your previous adventures, you remember that you did explore another dwarven ruin, and you realize that when the dwarves like to hold rituals to their gods, most notably would be Moradin and Dumathoin. And part of the ritual to Dumathoin, they often would they often would kind of burn different offerings, sacrifice different things. They would forge very specific items for Dumathoin, and then burn those items in the offering pit. And these are some of the sacrificial offerings that are typically burnt. They're not made out of metal. They're typically forged out of pliable stone, and they can burn. So these are just little knickknacks that would be typical in a dwarven temple, worshiping Dumathoin.
Can I see if there's anything under the table?
There's nothing.
What do we know about Dumathoi? Is he a good god?
You know that both Moradin and Dumathoin are considered good gods.
Okay. And are there symbols to these gods anywhere around here?
You did see a symbol of to Moradin when you first came to the entrance with the dwarven runes that Sivan told you about.
Right, but in this particular room there are no such symbols.
You don't see any.
What about can we make out what those what the stuff was burnt was or no?
Like I said, they're little the ceremonial things,
Okay.
like little forks and spoons and things that typically are made on the forge but are flammable, so they can burn it to Dumathoin.
Are any of the books still legible?
No, the books are rotted away over time.
Not even any titles?
You can't really tell.
Okay.
You can barely tell that they were even books.
Okay. Do we know if any of these gods are associated with healing water?
You can roll a religion.
Alright. I'm not great at that, but I'll give it a shot.
You're not really sure?
Well, neither of us knows, I think.
Oh, you got a 5.
But you do know, you can recognize just from your communion with nature when a water is enchanted with healing properties. So from that, you understand that this is healing water.
Oh, because when he was in the forest, he's used it before, correct?
Yeah, there's healing springs.
Yeah. So you do recognize this
woods.
as water with healing properties.
What else is in the room?
It would behoove you to fill a water skin or two, if you have any. This water could come in handy down the road.
Okay, I'll just put. I guess I'll put some in. Wait, so technically, this water is like a potion of healing, right? Which is? Do we know which?
You don't know how strong it is.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you drink it.
Check. I don't feel like drinking it.
Okay.
Barthum should probably drink it just because he knows he's been with this kinds of water.
Yeah, what the hell? I'll take a sip from my water skin.
What is your hit points right now?
Switch it around. I'm at full hit points.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell you how much it's going to heal you. You're already fully healed. But I do need you to roll a Constitution check. Save.
Oh, okay. That's a 4.
I'm sorry, Barthun. So, despite the fact that this water has powerful healing properties and would have, if you were injured, would have healed you, that is true. The water is also tainted with some sort of darkness, and as you drink it, you feel your stomach just turning. You feel this horrible pain boring into your stomach.
Don't I?
You don't die. You don't die.
Okay.
You're poisoned for an hour. Poison meaning you have disadvantage on all attacks, skill checks, and saves.
Hey, let's take a short rest. Am I right?
You can if you'd like to.
Okay,
But the thing is, the healing properties are true in this water. If you were injured, it would have healed you.
Does it feel like strong healing?
Yes, it feels like
Tastes like strong healing.
It tastes like really strong healing, but it's spiked.
It tastes like Capri Sun.
Well, I feel like I could go with a sit down.
Is there any way? Is there any way to heal it? I mean, is there any way to untaint it?
If you have anything that removes poison.
Like,
I do have a spell that does that, but I don't want to use my last level 2 spell slot.
Aren't we gonna take a rest though? A short rest or something?
Short rest doesn't restore my spells.
I don't know. You can if you want to. These are options. You can use it now and heal the.
I don't know if I can heal a whole fountain either. This is a spell normally reserved for one creature.
Then you should probably save it then. Let's just take a short rest. I'm just gonna kick back and relax on like the picnic table.
Right. So we chill for an hour.
And
my wolves vanish.
Okay, your wolf spell has ended, of course.
Yes.
You rest for an hour, feeling very uneasy with this fountain splishing right next to you, after having been fooled into thinking that this fountain was good for you. But the poison does pass, and you're feeling better again.
I feel better now.
Should you take that water with you, or should you just pour it out?
I'm taking it with me, regardless. It is powerful healing magic in it, despite the cost. So I'm taking like a still
And
water.
having taken 3 short rests in this dungeon, you're starting to feel not so good about this place anymore. These voices are getting to you. You've been listening to this for hours and hours on end now.
We should probably look for an exit. So what else is what doors are there in the room?
There were 2 hallways out of this room.
There's a hallway north and a hallway to the west.
If we walk up to the entrance to said hallways, do we see anything down them?
Which way are you walking? Which hallway?
Well, let's try the west one first.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk to the hallway to the west. It's a short hallway, about 20 feet long, and at the end of a hallway, it opens up to a room, and you're very stunned as you're walking down the hallway. I want you to do a perception check.
My favorite.
18.
Okay.
Let's see if I can beat that.
Watch it be like 19 or something. Oh god.
All right.
Both 18.
You hear faintly a beautiful music. You hear someone singing.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
This is a vile place. Anything of beauty is a deception.
You're already expecting it.
Lie.
Barker doesn't like anything, he hates everything.
I won't love anything until I'm back in the light in my trees.
Yes, but it's undeniable that this music sounds very good. And when you listen to this music, the whispers seem to disappear.
Do we know anything about history check? Like if we've ever heard this before, or
You can try rolling one.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know of any creature or a
17.
phenomenon that could sing like this?
Yes, you can roll a nature check as well. But oh my God! Fuck's sake.
And I didn't just crit it, I crit my advantage roll too.
Oh my God!
This is why I'm hot.
All right, maybe you guys will be disciplined.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why I'm hot.
I can't.
He's trying to make us lose. You see? He's trying to make us lose.
That's my job, though. What am I supposed to do?
This is supposed to be a really hard dungeon that murders people.
Okay. You do know of lots of fey creatures that use music to charm people for various reasons, but you know that this singing is not a fey creature. You know that you're pretty sure this singing is disingenuous, meaning that this is some sort of trap. It's obvious.
It's a trap.
But you also recognize that this is not like a fae. This is not a sylph or a harpy or something like that. This is some sort of different type of monster that is using the same technique that faes use to lure adventurers in and then eventually kill them.
Okay, so I have a history. I have history.
Your history doesn't give you anything on this one.
Look, I've heard of many fake creatures that lure unwitting adventurers to their deaths. This is not that, but it's certainly similar enough that I don't want to be lured in by it.
Yeah, let's go the other way. Let me make a new map. Okay, so...
Yeah, what was... I don't remember what direction the other hallway was.
The other hallway was to the north.
Okay.
So
Let's
you
check out
guys
that north
do an
hallway.
about face and turn back into the fountain room.
Look, I probably could have the willpower to resist, but I don't trust my companion to have equally high willpower scores.
The other hallway is to the north. Do you wish to proceed down that hallway?
Well, I'd first like to look down it before I walk down it.
You look down the hallway. It's about a 40-foot hallway going north. The hallway ends in what appears to be some sort of ice at the end of the hallway. Just a solid block of ice, and it's bizarre
great.
how this block of ice is just there.
Another
That's
ice
at the
room
end of
is
the hallway.
fantastic.
Oh, this ice is actually physically blocking us.
Can I use strength to see if I can break the ice?
Would you like to go up and try?
Should I? It's probably gonna try to kill
Look,
us.
it's ice. I flick on my little flame.
Okay, let me roll to see if I can break it. I have to do
No,
strength-
before you roll that, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. As you walk down this hallway, before you even get to the ice, you walk over a tripwire. And
I face palm. We've been so careful.
you were so good until you got to
No,
this one.
please.
Okay. So what happens is, as you hit the tripwire, two portcullises come, one to the north, one to the south. These are sturdy-looking iron portcullises, and they slam down, trapping you within a 20-foot space. I want you to roll initiative.
Me?
Both of you.
To what?
Oh, okay. Initiative. Oh god, so dumb. I have to click on my character
So
now.
you guys- So you are trapped within a 20-foot space.
7. Of course, Sparthum gets the good numbers, and I get the crappy numbers.
I'd rather have a bad number for this and a good number for something else.
Oh yeah.
Gelatinous cube. That's not good.
How are you seeing the gelatinous cube? It's supposed to be on GM layer. Well, whatever. You're gonna find out anyway.
Oh
So,
god, Sparthum save me! Savon is over there staring at us like, what the heck is going on? He's still frozen. Take Savon instead.
okay, so Heartmud, you're trapped between these two portcullises, and you hear something slimy just kind of above you, about to drop down on you. However, Barthun gets to go first before this cube drops
Alright,
down
so
on him.
I'm outside these portcullises, right?
You are. He mistakenly rushed up ahead and trapped himself.
Wait, what is that? Portcullis? What is this?
Like a gate. Like a metal gate.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I'm stuck between
Between two gates.
Okay.
Yes.
I have acid breath, so I can probably like break it if it's my turn, but it's probably gonna take a while.
I don't know if well, I'll just tell you. Acid may not be... Let me see. Oh, no, they changed it. Okay.
What?
So, because gelatinous cube in the past was resistant to acid, but it's not anymore. But I shouldn't have told you that. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, can I use acid on the door to like melt it?
On
and,
the
like, just run out?
portcullis.
Yeah.
You can try whatever you want to try.
Well, I'm not gonna try it.
I'm first though.
Yeah, you're first. You are right at the portcullis, and you guys see each other on both sides of portcullis, and you hear this slimy thing above you.
Do I see the slimy thing?
You can't see
could I
it.
attack it if I wanted to?
At this point, you can't, because what it is it's the hallway goes straight up, and the slimy thing is sliming out of a ledge on top of the hallway, so you don't see it right now.
Can I roll for history
Alright.
to see if I know of this creature?
It's not your
Or-
turn.
Yeah,
turn.
I'd like to delay my turn until after heart mods, but before the cubes.
You are not able to delay the whole turn. You are able to delay an action, though.
Can you not just delay my
No longer allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's the new rules.
Barthum,
You cannot take a turn and just pass.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yes, try to find a way to open the gate or some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay, so let me draw the gate on the wall. Okay, so that's the gate. I'm stuck inside of it.
Let's see. I have not tried. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Where's my ape form? That should have a lot of strength. Enough to get you out of there. I've never tried that form before. That doesn't actually have that much strength. Okay, maybe something else. I'm sorry for taking a while. Okay, yeah. This is what I'm gonna do. Fear nature's wrath! I yell as I shapeshift into a gigantic brown bear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a large creature. This takes up a lot of space. This is
Yep.
a big bear. And with my 19 strength, I assault this gate. This
Are you
portcullis.
hitting it or lifting it?
Can I lift it? Is it liftable?
You don't know. You
Like-
can try. But you have to choose one action to try to smash it or lift it.
I'll attempt to lift it.
Okay.
Wait, did it come from the sides or from above?
From
Like-
above.
Okay.
And they've trapped you there. Unarmed strength check.
Unarmed.
Unskilled strength check. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
please be high.
Alright, I don't
Lift it
have
with your leg.
I don't have a thing for my bear, so. I'll
What
just
is your
roll.
bear's strength modifier?
It's a +4.
Okay,
So
just
it's
D20
a
plus 4.
Oh, please be high.
Oh, you try. The bear growls at how he lifts it like 1 inch up, and then boom, it slams back down.
I roar in frustration.
Oh God, please.
Heartmod, you have no armor on,
Can I
and
put
you
that
hear
on?
this thing. You do not have the time to put on chainmail while this thing is coming out above you. You unfortunately
But you
did
don't
not
put it
remember
on.
to put your armor back on. That's one of the ways the DMs get you. You don't remember to tell them certain things. So your armor class is 12, and you hear this thing.
Is it 12 or 10?
10. I'm
10.
sorry, that's even worse. You hear something just coming from above you. It's slimy, it's greasy, and it's squishy. And you look up, you can't really see it very well, but you start smelling a foul odor. What do you do? You got about 20 feet to move around in.
Does it take up the whole room?
Well,
You
it's
don't
above
know
you
yet.
right now. It hasn't dropped down on you yet, but you know it's coming down on you very soon.
I can't use an action to put my armor on, can I?
You can't reach it right now. It's high above you on a ledge.
No, I mean my arm. Can I use an action to put my armor on, or no?
What do you mean put your arm around?
Armor on. Use an action to do that.
No, putting on armor will take at least 5 minutes. I mean, this is chainmail. This is not like, oh, I slip it on. No. In realistic terms, you gotta sit there. You gotta tie straps. You gotta put things on. You're gonna have to weather this without that armor at this point.
Barthum, what do you think I should do?
I roar at him. I'm a bear. I mean, I have out of character advice, but in character, I roar at you.
Well, don't give him advice. This is the fun of
Yeah,
being
I
a
don't
new
say
player,
anything.
encountering a GC for the first time. It's just so exciting.
GC. Oh, okay.
A gelatinous cube.
I know.
The classic monster.
Yeah, us old timers, we know
ADD.
this thing already.
Uh,
But you've never seen it before, and it's just so much fun to see you go, to fight it.
Get murdered by it. For the first time.
let me try to think. Do I know? Do I know? Do I know if I've encountered it before?
You can roll a history.
Will I take up an action?
No, this is just you're trying to think about it. This
Okay.
thing before it falls on your
18.
head. You've heard of these gelatinous cubes. They are a type of ooze, and they are created by the magic of wizards. Typically, what they do is they clean up dungeons of debris. They are shaped in like a cube, and they slime through dungeons, just absorbing everything in their way. They're extremely dangerous to fight. They usually absorb things that are left through the dungeon and then digest it. So they are composed of
How long does that
acid
take?
substance. Not too long.
How many rounds would that take though to get killed?
I'm not telling you that.
Uh,
I mean, you could try to lift the portcullis and run.
that's true, but what was your strength? Would I do a strength save or something?
You would do an unarmed strength check
Okay.
to
How
try to
would I
lift
do
that
that?
portcullis. Oh, is that
The
what you
same
want to
way
try
I
to
did.
do?
Yeah, I want to try doing it.
I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoken up. I should have let you decide on your
Yeah.
own.
No, I want to try doing it though, just because.
You roll a 1d20 and you add your strength modifier. And you
Okay.
tell me which portcullis you're trying to lift, the one near Barthoon or the one far away from it? From Barthoon.
Barthoons, I guess.
Okay, roll it.
Okay, what is
Currently,
it?
my name is Bearthoom.
Okay, what is
yeah.
it? 1d20?
1d20 plus your strength modifier. I don't remember what that is.
Okay, my strength modifier, it says 4, so I just put it at +4.
1d20 plus 4. And I'm not telling you what you need to succeed, but I will tell you if you succeed or not. And not. You lift it a little bit higher than the bear lifted it. Maybe.
He got an 18 on that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't add your modifier yet. You got an 18?
Yeah.
Okay, so you lift this thing about 4 feet up. Now you can try to squeeze through, but it may slam down and kill you.
Huh. Well, he has raised death spell, so.
Can I like, now that it's open, can I help him?
Yeah,
In any way,
yeah,
even
you're
though it's
helping.
open,
You're
like,
helping
help
him keep it
open.
lift up. If you want, you can squeeze through. You can try to squeeze through.
But can Barton help me, like, lift it up while I try to squeeze through?
This is what you do. I need you to roll a dexterity check to get through before this thing slams down. With Barthoon helping you, I'm gonna give you a advantage on your dexterity check. You can
Okay,
you can do acrobatics or dexterity.
I guess, okay. So, what do I do for dexterity, I guess?
You can just roll acrobatics that takes
Oh, okay.
dexterity anyway.
What about athletics? I can control athletics.
Athletics is strength based, not dexterity based.
Oh, okay.
What you're trying to do is you're trying to rush right under this thing.
Okay. So, I have to roll acrobatics?
With advantage, so that's an 18.
Yeah, 18.
Okay, you are able to get under this portcullis as it slams down.
Did I survive?
You're still alive. You're.
It slams down after you.
It slams down
thank
after
God.
you. Okay, so now you see this disgusting acidic cube just slaps down exactly where you were, right where you left, and the cube starts moving towards you. It gets to the portcullis, and you see that is going through the portcullis and reforming on the other side. This big, disgusting, perfectly shaped cube just comes at you from the other side.
How fast is it moving?
It seems to be just really slow and just kind of sliming the ground. Doesn't seem to be
Okay.
fast. You can easily outrun it if you want to, but if it traps you in any corner, you're not going to be able to run around it. It's pretty big.
Oh god, what
Okay,
should we do?
But it can't get to you with all its speed. It can't get to you, so it just kind of slimes towards you.
Alright,
I-
so
I-
it hasn't actually gone through the portcullis then yet.
No, it has.
Or
It's
not
on the other
first
side.
one, but not the second one.
No, it came right in the middle.
Okay.
It dropped down the middle, and then it's slimed through the portcullis at you. You guys are, of course, moving backwards while it's doing this.
Yeah.
And it does not have the speed to make it up to you. But it looks like if it were to corner you, you wouldn't be able to get past it. Barthoom, it's your turn.
Well, Um.
You're still wielding that sword.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, God.
the wise adventurer in me says run away and shoot at it until it dies. But the bear in me says kill it, kill it, kill it.
Oh, this is not the eye room anymore. The room is still the same shape, but this is no longer the eye room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw caution in the wind. I've been cautious for long enough.
Okay.
Where's my brown bear stats? Here they are. Okay.
Let me see if I can pull them up too.
Yeah. Brown
Oh
bear
no,
has
my player handbook's falling apart. Damn it! Look at this.
Oh no. That's
Oh. Okay,
that's a
I got your.
well used.
Yeah. I got your brown bear stats. Now, do you get the multi-attack also from the
Yeah,
brown bear?
you get everything that the thing has except for legendary and lair actions.
Okay, you got the bear makes 2 attacks, 1 bite and 1 claw. So both attacks are +5. They just do different types of damage.
Yeah. I'll all right. I'll just attack him and I'll roll a bite.
Can you bite a cube?
Okay, that's a hit.
I bite into this cube.
You notice that this cube is so easy to hit. It's not very fast. It can't defend itself very well. So you hit it. Roll for damage.
Let's see. That's a D4, D8 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's 5 damage.
Okay,
I take a little bite out of
you
it.
easily just bite a piece off of it, but this is just like the tip of the iceberg. I'm trying to drop this thing. 15 is also a hit.
All right. What do I roll? 2d6.
2d6 plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay. Another 8 damage with my claws as I rake at it.
And then you slash off a piece of it. You're trying to whittle it down, but this thing is pretty monstrous, so it's going to take a lot of that to be able to bring this thing down. That's the end of your turn.
Should you move so it doesn't get in your way or something?
If you move, you're going to take an opportunity attack. You're right up in its grill.
Yeah. Let's see. Should I move away from it? Do you have any kind of ranged attack?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Acid breath, and they are effective. They can get hurt by acid breath. So yeah.
Do you have like a bow?
No.
Your acid breath you can do
Javelin?
once, pretty much.
Acid breath I can do once.
You have no throwing weapons?
Well, I have that extra long sword. I can just chuck at it.
Yeah, you can throw that longsword, but you can pretty much do that once.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, if you have no ranged options, I'm just gonna stay in combat range with it and not take a opportunity attack.
Okay. It's your turn, Heartmod.
I'm wondering if I should step back and shoot my acid at it, or just attack it with you. I get 4 attacks, right? If I use my second, 5 attacks if I use my second wind on it.
You can get up to. You can get up to 5 attacks because you have a regular attack, you have a bonus action offhand attack, then you have your extra attack, and if you action surge, you get another regular attack and another bonus offhand attack.
And what's the special ability? I know the Soul Stream does +1 damage and +1 attack, but what else
Yes.
does it do?
It also does extra 1d6 thunder damage. So this is a lot of damage you can potentially do.
Okay, I think I'll do that.
You're gonna blow the whole load. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna just unleash the whirlwind.
Yes. Unleash the fury.
Okay, so
Okay.
do you know? Just make those attacks.
Regular longsword attack.
Roll the regular longsword. We will mentally add the extra +1 attack and damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first attack. Roll a second attack with your axe on your offhand. Okay, now roll another attack with a longsword. Now roll yet another attack with your longsword.
You mean hand axe?
No, this time roll it with a longsword again.
Oh, okay.
And then roll one with your hand axe. That is
Ah.
5 hits.
Oh,
The
yeah.
gelatinous cube's armor class is actually below 9.
Wow.
Well, 5th edition has a different scaling. That is 5 hits, so I want damage for all of them. So, well, your longsword is 1d8 plus your strength modifier plus 1. So what is that total? What's your strength
Okay, so-
modifier?
For me, damage bonus?
Your strength modifier is 4, right?
Yeah, it's 4.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 4 plus 1. Roll that first.
No, plus 5.
Yeah, plus 4 plus 1.
Yeah. So 1d8
Okay.
plus 5 plus 1d6.
So just roll damage and just mentally add it.
No, why don't you just roll the whole thing? 1d4, I'm sorry,
Okay.
1d8 plus 5 plus 1d6. Roll that.
Okay, 1d8.
Roll that 3 times.
1d8 plus what? 5?
Plus 5 plus 1d6. Roll that 3
Plus one.
times.
Here comes the damage.
Okay. Is that right?
That's only
No.
a 1d8.
It's a good
Oh.
1d8 though.
Okay,
Okay,
so
what was
I'm going to add it in my head. 1d8 plus 5, which is 13. I now roll a 1d6. Okay, that is 14. I want you to roll that again.
1d6?
1d8 and a 1d6.
Okay.
That's another 8. Roll another 1d6. Okay, so that is 13 plus 3, which is 16. One more time.
Which one? 1d8 or 1d6?
Both.
Okay.
Oh, dear! You may
Is it
kill this
because
thing.
it has a plus after the 1d8 that it's always an 8?
I don't know. No, it looks like it rolled. Okay.
I'm just going to try that real quick.
Yeah, see if that's a bug. You know, I'll take it for now, but in the future, that's a...
No.
Okay, it's not a bug. No, he just really got that lucky. You guys
Super lucky.
You guys are being blessed by Moradin today. Now I want you to roll hand axe damage. You attack 2 times with the hand axe. I want you to roll 1d6 twice. You add no modifier to that because it's offhand.
1d6 again? Okay.
1d6 twice. That's 6. That's a 2. Well, plus an 8. So let me tally up the damage here.
This thing explodes into jelly bits.
Plus 16.
Oh my gosh, Barthoom.
Total of 55 damage.
Is it enough?
So you run up and you start marauding this thing, just like a ginsu, like a ginsu knife, and you just start chopping and hacking away at it. After all the carnage, you look at it and you see that it is still standing. It is no longer a cube. It's like a quadrilateral. It's kind of leaning over, but it is still alive.
How big is it?
It looks like it's kind of. It's
really
there's like
small.
little pores off of it. It's having trouble holding itself together, but it is still.
If it has any kind of sentience, it turns away now.
The thing is, these gelatinous cube have an intelligence of 1. So you know what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what its master created for and carry out its plan to clean the dungeon. And you guys are to be cleaned.
All right, who's it gonna clean?
Well, the issue is that the garbage that has been most obtrusive to it is, of course, the garbage that has almost hacked it in half. So it's going to attack Heart Mod.
Yay! Wait, I thought I had one intelligence.
First, it's going to just attack you. Okay, so a little pseudopod comes out of it, and the pseudopod tries to smack you.
What do I do? What do I roll?
Nothing. You just
18 is a hit on you. You get hit by 11 acid damage. Are you resistant to acid damage?
I am a copper dragon, so yeah.
Yes, so you take half of that. You take only 5 damage.
Okay, so that means I have 40 health.
Now what it's going to do is it tries to engulf you. It tries to go into your space, and it tries to just suck you into it.
Oh god, please no.
If it moves,
I need a
reach, though. I get an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, but you guys are within 5 feet of each other. So.
Oh, but I thought we were on opposite sides of the thing.
No, Heartmod had to run up to it. You're not on opposite sides. You're on the same side of it.
Okay, so we
Heartmod-
both get engulfed.
Well, it can only engulf one thing at a time.
Oh no.
So on its turn, it can do an attack and it can do an engulf. So at this
Okay.
point, it's trying to engulf Heartmod. after attacking Heart Mod. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Please, luck, be on my side again. Dexterity save, right?
Yeah.
9.
I'm sorry. You
I'm
get
sorry.
you get sucked into you get sucked into this big disgusting cube. You're just completely trapped.
Wait, does it have? Wait, it's made of acid, so does that mean I take half damage from it or no?
Yes, you take half acid damage.
Okay, so that means it's gonna take longer for me to die.
Oh, hold on. Immediately you take this much damage. You take half of that. You take 4 damage. That's nothing.
Yeah, so that means I have.
But you are trapped in this blob, and you can't move or do anything except try to escape on your turn.
38.
Can I attack the blob without hitting him?
Yes.
Can I attempt to get him out?
Yes. You can do either.
Wait, would it be something also if you try to get me out?
Possibly. I don't know. That is the cube's turn. Now it's Barthoon's turn.
How would I attempt to get him out?
If you want to go in, you put your arm in and try to grab him.
paw.
Yeah, you pull him out of this thing. You
Alright,
can try to
sure.
do that. That would take an
Doesn't feel
action.
Too confident in that.
Yeah, Baratheon don't work.
That would take an action to do.
All
Wait.
right.
Can he pick up my sword that's on the floor?
I'm a bear. What am I gonna do with the sword?
Grab it with both.
Well, the sword is with you inside this thing.
Oh, does that mean my sword's kind of sticking out? Because my sword's always sticking out of my hand like this. You see?
Well, this thing's big enough to engulf you and the sword.
But I hacked it into a million pieces. Oh my gosh!
All right. I'm just gonna attack the cube.
Okay.
Please don't hurt me.
That hit?
Yes, it does fit. The cube has an armor class of 6. As you can imagine, this is a big blob of jelly. It's not easy to miss. You have to
I'm
really
a
try to miss.
For 11 damage.
For 11 damage, you have made this thing just collapse, and you see that it dissolves, and Heartmon is standing there. It dissolves around him.
I
you-
roar happily.
You survived that.
Was there anything inside of the cube, like any armor? I mean, like any stuff, like gold or something?
There is actually a bunch of stuff that also dissolves on the ground, but it's all rotten away. It's like pieces of swords and bones and debris that is the
Nothing
cube has
useful.
picked up. Nothing you can use.
Okay. Right. I'll bear up to the portcullis and just try to break it open.
Wait, I have a speech, kind of small speech. Oh, Barthoon, thank you, my fellow warrior and friend. You have saved my life, and for that, I give you fish. And I just throw a fish at him. I throw a fish at him so he can catch it.
Where'd you get the fish?
It was inside of the cube.
No,
it sounds like a jellied eel.
Yeah, the cube just dissolves any living matter in it. So the stuff that's comes out of the cube is like a half of a skull, you know.
I found it on the floor then. I found it on the floor.
That sounds like a rotten fish.
No, it's still good.
I don't trust it.
If you really want to find a fish on the floor, that's fine.
Okay, I find a fish I pull a fish out of my backpack, fresh, and I just give it to Barthoon.
That's
How
okay.
can a fish be fresh after we've been here for hours?
Actually, this encounter actually took place to the passage to the north.
Yeah.
So just to bear that in mind. No pun intended.
Right.
Oh my
I
God.
would like to just go up to the gates and to the portcullis and attempt to bend the bars and break it open.
Wait, let me fix the bars. They're over here. Just erase the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, DM's trying so hard to get us.
I'm actually not.
Uh,
Not at all. I've really made a lot of changes to make sure that this is not unfair for you guys.
This could have been a much nastier ooze.
There's a lot of things that I've taken out and just wiped out because this is meant for 6 people. So
I hope you don't have to. I hope there's some things at least that you can scale down rather than remove.
yeah,
completely.
yeah. What I could scale down, I scaled down, but some things I
Yeah.
can't really scale down. You know.
Yeah, it's
Can I put-
understandable. I'd like to do a strength check on those bars.
Sure.
Can I put
For
my
17.
A 17 is enough to bend open the bars enough where you can squeeze through the bars.
As a human, I imagine. Or also as a big fat bear.
Yeah, even the bear can do it, you know, because they're kind of compressible with all that fuzz.
Wait, before we go, can I rest so I can get my health back and so I can put my armor back on?
Look, you can put your armor back on, but I'm not spending another hour dallying around in these haunted halls.
Oh
I
man.
would say that if I wasn't a bear.
Like, can I drink a little bit of my health potion to gain some HP, or does that take all of it?
The health potion is you drink or you drink all or nothing. You can drink some of that fountain water.
I'm gonna go insane though.
If you want to guarantee we spend an hour.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna drink the health potion and then wait.
You only have one health potion. When you use it, it's gone.
You
And
took,
just-
what, 5 damage? What are you pissying about? Let's go.
Oh man.
You have a
I'm
little
sorry,
bit of
I'm not allowed to argue
your
since I'm
skin.
a bear.
Your skin is a little bit burned, but that's about it. That's how much.
You're
how
a
much
copper
damage.
dragon. You were
I'm gonna
something
get-
like the one thing you don't care about.
I'm gonna get cancer, man. Come on. I'm burnt. Okay, can I still put my chainmail on?
You can put your chainmail on. It'll take like 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
I'll wait for that. And
Wait, do I heal? Do I heal after 5 minutes or no?
No,
Oh,
Unless
wait,
you-
we still... What?
you don't have regeneration. You don't automatically heal. You have to do stuff
wait.
to heal yourself.
Barthum, we still have to wait 1 hour. You know why? So then you can get your transformation back, and so I can get my second wind back. So for the next encounter.
look, I have another one.
Yes, but I need to take at least a short rest just to get my special attack back.
Can you not hear the whispers?
No.
They're getting into my mind.
Okay, but if something happens, then it's your fault.
If something happens that could have been prevented by you waiting an hour to heal a tiny scratch, then yes, that'll be my fault.
Okay, let's go. By the way, my armor's back on.
Okay, your armor is back on now.
I turn back into a human at this point because I don't see a point in all this talking if I'm still going to be a bear.
So you guys
Okay.
are going to be walking north.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we're inside of one of the thing bars. Can I use my strength to bend open the other bar?
The other bar, both bars are open. I've used the same check for both bars. So you can squeeze through both bars fine.
But there's still a block of ice blocking our way, right?
There's a huge block of ice. It's kind of bizarre.
Look, there was a huge jelly cube attacking us. What if that is a living block of ice? Does that seem like an unreasonable assumption? I'ma chuck, stand back, I'ma chuck some fire at it. Don't try to punch it.
Oh my god, I messed that up.
So
For some reason, it turned black.
when you cast fire, the ice indeed melts. But you think that to melt this entire block of ice, it's going to take you like a good 2 hours to melt enough of a hole for you guys to
Produce
walk through.
flames.
Hey, let's do this. Let's
Like,
do
how much, estimate how much fire damage would I need to do to destroy this ice?
I don't know what kind of number to give you. Maybe like 200 points of fire damage or something. This is a huge, thick block of ice.
Barthum, it's either that or we're going to the harpy, whatever.
But I'd like to throw one block of. It doesn't respawn. It doesn't come to life.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't attack you.
Okay,
Okay.
so that means
It's an animate.
So that means
Okay, it's really just a block of ice.
so I can take 2 short rests while he does his business.
If he's willing to work hard while you sleep, yeah, sure.
I need to get my moves back, man.
That's not what we're doing. We're just breaking this ice down.
Why?
You can punch it now.
I don't want to punch it. What happens if I break my hand?
You wanted to punch it before when you triggered that slime thing.
I don't trust. My character grows a fear of ice
Instantly?
instantly.
I'm not buying it. I'll punch it.
Never. At least, okay, let's do this. Let me at least take at least one short break, and in the other hour, I'll help you break it. Sound like a deal?
We're not waiting an hour.
Well, we have to wait 2 hours anyways. So...
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Only if I try to burn it down with tiny flames. We can just assault it with physical force.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 1 hour break while he does his fire thing.
So you're not gonna actually help me break this up?
I will when that one short break is done.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna try and break it with little produce flames.
Okay, so do I do the hit dice to get health back?
What happens if I try to smash this ice?
Probably break your hand.
Well, you start chipping away at it. It will take you
it's
some
like
time to chip away at it too.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn this thing down with produce flames.
Wait, how many times can I use the hit dice to get health back?
You can use that. You can roll as many hit dice as you want every short rest, but hit dice don't come back until a long rest.
So what? That means I have +5 health.
If you rolled 1 and you got a 5, that gives you +5 plus your Constitution modifier. So if your Constitution modifier is like +2, then it's a 7.
Wait, where's that at? Constitution modifier. Okay.
But you can't
+3.
heal more than your maximum
Main.
HP. So.
It's +3, so that means 5 + 3 is
8.
Yeah.
But you cannot have more hit points than your max. So
Yeah.
if you heal the max, you heal the max. So Hartmut just takes a nap while Barthoom's sitting there with his produced flame, sitting there, burning it a little bit at a time. You're about halfway through it.
Okay. After that hour break, I get up and I roll for strength to see if I can break it with him. Can I try to roll to see if I can just like break the ice with my hand?
Wait. As he gets up, I chuck a produce flame at him.
No, man, it didn't hurt me.
I do. I'm a roll for hit.
Can I roll to see if I can hit
Is
the
there? Does the
fireball?
produced flame have a damage?
Yeah, you can use it as an attack. You can chuck the flame.
Oh, then roll an attack at him.
Can I roll to see if I can hit it back at him?
No, you can't.
That's not how spells work.
Can I try to dodge?
Well, it depends on it depends on his attack roll. If he hits you, he hits you. Your armor class is with the chainmail.
It's
though.
just an attack against your armor class.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 19, so.
All right, here he goes.
So it looks like the druid is trying to teach you a lesson. 16. You're lucky he didn't hit you with a crit. So
I mean,
the fire boom smashes against your armor. You can see that the druid's really pissed off at you.
I feel like spitting my acid at his face now.
That's a guaranteed way to end this adventure quickly.
Barthoom.
Right. Is he actually injured by this? Does this beat his AC?
No, I don't think it beats AC.
What's your AC?
Where's that at?
Your
it's a
armor
ni-
class.
He's wearing
19.
chainmail,
19.
and he has, I
Okay,
think,
so
a
you're not
defense. He's a
actually injured,
champion. He's a champion fighter, and he has a defense style. So.
Yeah, Barthoom. So yeah, I can spit my acid at your face for becoming AWOL.
No, I just do this out of frustration because you made me flame this block of ice for an hour.
What I have to roll to see if I can break the ice?
You don't think you can break the ice? Don't even roll. you got to spend some time with chipping away at it. You can't do it with one hit. It's impossible.
Okay, then I'll try chipping away with it then.
So with your combined efforts, you're able to get through the rest of it within 20 minutes.
Okay.
So the minute you get to the other side of this ice cube, extreme cold hits you, like right in the face. This cold air just whiffs out of this room.
Frostbite.
What?
Frostbite.
No, it's not so bad you have to roll a check or anything, but it's just extremely cold. You look
What
inside.
do we see in the room?
You look inside the room. It's very dark, except for there appears to be possibly the room is a square room, and there appears to be possibly a little bit of flickering light on the other end of the room. You can't tell very much. You can see immediately into the room with the light that you carry in, that the floor immediately in front of you is frozen ice. You see that the room. You don't see much more into the room until you walk into it. You can let me know if you want to go in
I'll
there.
chuck a flame through it.
Okay, let me just bring. There's a map for this room.
Okay.
What if it's like a frost giant in there, or something?
Then they'll kill
then
you.
then we see it.
I hope there isn't.
If there's a frost giant in there, he's going to immediately kill you.
Yes.
Oh,
If
God.
there's a frost giant, we're dead anyway.
Yeah, so
Like,
don't
if
even
there's
bother.
a beholder in the middle of this room, and I just chucked some flame at it.
Why would you do this, Barthum?
I hope it makes its armor save.
Okay, let me warp you to the map.
Oh God, I'm scared. Wait, can you bring my sword with me?
You have your sword. What, you mean
Yeah.
the graphic of your sword? Do you really need it
Yeah.
that bad?
Yes, it makes my character look awesome. Wait, so which way are we heading? Are we going inside like this or something?
We're not. We're standing at the
There's
door,
your
and I'm
sword.
like,
Oh God!
look at how tiny it is.
Yeah.
So- This is accurate to your vision. This is about as far as you can see into the room, and you
Right.
can see immediately before you there the ground is frozen solid ice. There's no sound in the room. It's just cold air.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we see that further down there looks to be like more solid snow.
Yeah. I think there's
Further,
something
you think that maybe you see a flicker of light all the way on the other side of the room, and that's about like almost 100 feet away. You think you may
Okay.
see a flicker of light.
Let's see how far my produced flame reaches.
there. No. Are you sure about that? There could be something in this room.
Yes. What
Okay.
good is it gonna do if we can't see it?
What good is it? What is it? What good is it if we're dead?
All right. What do you want to do?
Hmm. Wait, can't you turn into a... Oh, no, you can't fly into a flying thing. I forgot. You can't, what other you can't turn into a flying transformation, right? Like a butterfly or something?
Nothing that can fly.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything sneaky that you can use?
I can turn into like a badger. or
Well,
something.
actually, can you turn into a penguin?
I've never seen a penguin before. I'd have trouble impersonating something I've never seen before.
Can we peek into there and you roll for perception to see if we can, or no?
This is what we can see.
Yeah, this is what you
Like-
can see.
Oh, okay. I think we should walk. Maybe, you think we should roll for stealth? We won't slip on the ice, will we?
If we walk slowly, we can walk on the ice without having to roll to fall.
Yeah, if you try to like dash in there, you may fall down. But now that you can see the ice, you think you can probably safely make it across the ice. It's probably gonna be difficult terrain.
We don't have
Right.
to. We don't have to roll for.
Does that,
stealth,
like,
right?
if I look at the ice, do I see that there's water immediately underneath, or is it solid ice all the way down?
It's solid ice all the way down.
Okay, so we're not gonna end up in a frozen bath by stepping on a thin layer of ice.
I didn't say all of it was though.
Well, let's say you tap it with your staff, and just judging from the sound that it makes, you're pretty sure it's solid ice.
With that half of my staff that I have
Yeah.
left.
Or you tap it with your finger or whatever, and just judging by the recoil, just from your nature knowledge.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. The ice would be solid to step on. Alright, I say looks solid enough. Let's try and slowly move through the room without attracting too much attention then, if there's anything in here. And I step inside.
Okay, you step inside further into the rooms, and you see immediately to your right there seems to be a pillar, and then directly before you there appears to be a pool of water that is not frozen.
Well, that doesn't seem natural.
That's completely nonsensical to you, knowing that in a certain temperature, if one pool of water freezes, the other pool of water is going to freeze. So this pool of water is not flowing; it's completely still, but you can tell it's not frozen.
The only reason that pool would not be frozen if it were extremely salty. Or filled with some kind of acid or magic.
That would make a lot of scientific sense. Salt and the magic.
Good thing. I take half damage from acid.
Yes, so why don't you go over to that
Jump
pool and
into
have
the
a sip
pool.
from it?
What if there's some over there? Okay. Yay.
So you got Why don't we all just roll an insight for both of you?
What's that? I mean, where is that?
It's a insight is a wisdom-based skill check.
Which means I'm good at it.
Okay, where is that at? Like, where would I roll that?
If you look
It's
into
just
your
under your other skills.
yeah, wherever all your
With
skills
the
are.
eye for insight.
Okay. Insight. Oh, there it is. Hey, 20.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
actually,
do
you're
realize
the
that you know what you were just above this cold room. You came at it from above. Remember when there was a big hole in the ceiling in that cave, and you dropped that Cyclops down? This is that room.
What
This is the room where the Cyclops fell into,
Yeah. This is.
but we don't. Okay.
There's no Cyclops here, obviously. You don't hear anything.
Yeah,
That
but
Cyclops
pool
is.
that
Yeah.
the guy described to us would be this pool
Yes.
that
And
he
that
hung
means,
above.
and there's someone sitting there on a pedestal, correct?
Yes.
Still sitting there, even though a Cyclops fell on him.
You're not sure if the Cyclops fell on that
Okay.
figure in the
I
pedestal.
swear we're gonna walk over there, and then he just could bring out like a Cyclops. Ugh.
The Cyclops is probably very, very dead. Even just from the fall, we already hurt it, as it was before we knocked
Yeah,
it down.
and you know that Cyclops was making a lot of noise wherever it went, and you don't hear anything right now. Besides, of course, those maddening whispers that are still going on.
Well, all right, we're gonna try and sneak by this pool.
By the pillars, right? We're gonna hide behind the pillars.
Yes, I see that there are some blocks of ice. I'm gonna make my way.
Wait, let me grab my sword. Yeah.
All right,
My
just
sword.
tell us when something happens or we see something new.
Okay, as you get over there, you look into the center of the pool, and indeed, you do see a figure on a throne. The figure is completely covered with frost, so you can't make it. You can't make heads or tails if this is actually a frozen person or if this is a statue.
Can I use Arcana to sense if the ice in this room is emanating from him or if he's just covered by it?
Sure.
Can we roll this? Wait. Can we roll the history to see if we've ever come across something like this?
You can try. Yeah.
What the heck is that?
All right.
Oh, something popped up that said frozen dwarf.
Yeah, I just showed it to you.
Oh, okay.
See?
Right, I got a 5 on my Arcana.
I'm showing you a picture of what you see.
I got 14 on history.
Okay. You haven't encountered anything like this before.
Oh, I got a 7 on Arcana.
I guess our Arcana knowledge is also
Yeah.
non-existent.
Yeah, you're not really sure what's going on with this room.
Well, this was a tomb of some kind of dwarven heroes.
Let's skip it.
And there is a door, probably somewhere in this room, to proceed, I imagine. That seems how this cave works. You go from one room to the other.
So
Through
you
hallways.
why don't you do a perception check from where you are, taking another look at that dwarf.
Dwarf?
Okay.
Both of us? Okay.
I closed my character sheet again.
I got a 9.
You can't
9.
see anything.
Please, watch me get a crit. Oh,
Bar-
never mind.
Barthum, you very deftly notice that he is carrying, the dwarf is carrying an axe and a shield. They're all covered with frost. But around the dwarf's neck, there's a chain and there's a blue key on it.
Right. I bet at the end of this, we're gonna come to a door with a red, with a blue,
Oh, God.
a green, and a
No.
black keyhole.
God, please, no.
That's my guess.
If we do, then we have to go all the way back.
It's not actually that far in meters walking.
I don't know. You can go.
Well-
You can get it if you want to. I mean,
At least we now know that this key is here. If it does turn out we need it, we'll have to go back for it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna risk anything without knowing that we need it.
Indeed. That is some wise, that is a high wisdom comment to make. Okay, so you get to the end of this room and you realize this room has no other exits. But at the very end, you see on a corner over here, there's no ice. It appears to be a ground, and there's actually grass, living grass growing on the ground, and there's a tree growing
Sure,
there.
Can I
You
investigate
you
this
got to
one?
nature check that.
Yeah, I want to check
Absolutely.
this doesn't make sense to me.
Nature check. 19. I got 19.
Do I get advantage for being a nature guy?
No, I was going to explain it, but you rolled it already. Yes, I was going to give you advantage on it because you're a druid. But even Heartmod, even you've heard of this. This is called. You guys have heard of this plant? It's called a warmth plant. And
A
it is
warmth plant.
yes, it is an extremely rare plant. It's thought to be extinct. It was known thousands of years ago. It used to be used in the past by dwarves who lived in cold climates. They would bring warmth plants with them, and wherever you plant the warmth plant, it spreads out a radius of warmth, like a 10-foot radius of warmth, and it provides enough heat and energy where things can grow next to it. So that's what this thing is.
So it's an advantage plant, right?
I've only heard of these things.
It's not an
I've
advantage
actually
plant.
seen one of these.
I like how
This thing
Bart-
is extremely precious. It is thought to have been gone extinct.
My mentor told me about these things once, but I never thought I'd see one in real life.
But Barthum,
This
how-
thing is
how-
more precious to you than that sword to Heartmod.
But Barthum, you're not facing it. You're facing the other way. How would you know?
I can feel its warmth.
Barthum's like, man, I don't want to look. Oh, now you do. Can we see if there's any seeds of the plant so we can like take the seeds with us?
Barthum, you know that this plant, one of the reasons it goes extinct is it's not very prolific. The only way it can grow, it can reproduce, is with a lot of care. You have to splice little branches and grow it, and it requires an extreme amount of care.
Right.
It was gifted to the elves thousands of years ago at the dawning by gods.
Is there a branch that I could try to splice?
You can take the whole plant. You can
No,
uproot it out the
I
ground.
know, but I want to see if I could take just a splice
Yes, you could.
first.
You could easily take but it takes years to cultivate into a new plant.
I know. I just want one.
Yeah, you can have a branch.
I wonder. Wait, does the branch also have warmth on it?
When you step within 10 feet of this plant, you feel you feel extremely warm. It's like night and day, going from the cold room into the warm plant.
If he takes the branch, does it also have warmth on it, or?
The branch itself has very minimal amount of warmth. It's the whole plant that's emanating the warmth.
I wonder what happens if.
How portable would this plant be
If
if I dug it up?
You could dig up the whole plant, but right now it looks like it's kind of grown into a little bit of a bush. So you can carry it with you. It's just going to be, it's going to require a lot of effort. You can't put it into your sack. You're going to have to just kind of carry it on your back.
How much of this plant could I take?
You should take the whole thing.
You can take a big branch, a bough of it, a big branch of it, and just put it in your sack.
Yeah.
And you would be the envy of druids all around you if you had one of these.
Oh yes. Yes.
Just one question. I wonder what happens if you take the plant and bring it to the frozen dwarf.
I imagine that over time the dwarf would melt.
Yes, this is not an immediate thing. It takes time.
Okay.
It takes time for the plant to
It's
emanate
just
its
warmth,
heat.
It doesn't instantly.
It's not innately magical. It's innately a natural process that allows it to emanate this warmth.
I wish I understood this process.
You might as well take the whole plant.
Over the next few years, once you cultivate this bough, you will. But right now, you can't. You're not going to be able to make complete sense of
I
it.
take a big bushel of it.
Yeah. Stuff
Why
it
don't
in.
you just take the whole thing with you?
Because
Look,
it's too
I
big.
don't have a pot or anything. If I uproot this plant, it's likely to die.
I have a pot.
Why do you have a pot?
I just made it up. There's a pot. I see. I have like a pot in my bag.
You're being like that other guy who just suddenly has all this equipment in his bag.
Do you have a bag of holding?
Well, I do have a what's it called? a big bowl. We could probably fit it in.
How do you get a big?
It's what we used to drink. Remember? The mead after that Cyclops battle.
Right, you have a big dog bowl for some
Yes.
reason.
It's a bush. It's pretty much a bush, so you can't. It's not going to be easy. You can physically pick up the plant and take it out, but to really keep it with you and take it out of this dungeon, it's going to be a little obtrusive.
I take a large bushel and leave the rest of the. Like, I make sure that I don't take so much that the tree would wither, or the plant would wither and die.
Yeah, you take enough where you can probably replicate it somewhere, and you leave it in its integrity. You don't think that it's going to die.
Yes, it would be a crime against nature to risk the life of this plant.
Is there anything else in this room?
That's all
we
you
haven't found.
There's no
door,
exit.
or we
There's
just-
no exit out of this room besides the one you came in.
Then we're trapped. It's either we're going to that crazy lady who's trying to trap us. We either fight that giant monster, or we either freeze to death here.
Look, we're not gonna freeze to death.
Well, if you stay in here forever, you're going to freeze to death probably.
Not if we stay by the warmth plant.
Yeah.
But I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna need the key.
Oh wait, well you always could roll. You could always, this is out of character by the way. You could always try to roll for sleight of hand.
What?
You
what
can't-
am I gonna do?
In order to do a sleight of hand, you have to get up to that area, and it's usually like a pickpocket thing.
Oh,
This statue or this frozen dwarf is not likely going to care if you take it or not.
What about his whip? Can he use his whip to like steal it?
The whip does not. What's the range of your whip?
10 feet.
Very good. 10 feet. I don't think you.
No, wait, it does. No, it drags 10 feet.
It's 30 feet, but it can only grab an item 10 feet. So the whip can get the key, but it's going to drop the key in the water.
And I don't want to go in that water.
Is there? Yeah, there is. If we can stand over here, maybe we can get close enough to pull it.
Where?
Over here.
Let me do a little measuring. Let's see.
I forgot my sword.
I'll give it to you. You can do it. But you gotta. But if you fail on a dex check, the key's gonna drop in the water.
Don't let it drop in the water, please. If it drops in the water, we are screwed.
We're only relatively screwed.
Oh my gosh. What if we need that key later on and it falls in?
Look, my only other option is to waste my last bit of magical power and summon a flying animal.
Just good luck.
The choice is yours.
And yours alone. Wait, can I roll dexterity also?
And
to
let me
add
tell
on
you,
to them?
if this key is somewhat essential, some way essential for you to progress, and you drop it in the water, I will let it drop in the water, and you can't progress and lose.
Oh yeah, I'm fully expecting that. Look, if we had some kind of net.
I have a net. I have a net.
Wait, you actually have a net? That's a weapon.
Sure. But I actually wait. I do have some rope though. Actually, wait. On my adventures, I've had a net while hunting, so I still have it.
I'm just thinking.
All right, you have a net, but you still need to roll that same dex check or drop it in the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about a better way to
Because
do
if you
this.
screw up throwing the net and you just knock the key off, it's still gonna fall in the water.
Oh God.
These are the
Oh,
tough
I-
decisions you make in a gritty D&D world.
Okay, so DM, if it falls in the water and it's essential, then you're just gonna be like, okay, game done.
I won't necessarily say that.
He won't tell us that.
Yeah, I
until
might
we
let you
find
just
out that the
keep
key was
struggling.
actually,
I might let you struggle and then just realize.
and then
that-
reveal that key was necessary. I mean, it's possible that we only need one key and we already got the green one, and that's enough, because we've encountered multiple keys.
Yeah, but it could be a door, multiple doors when we need 3 keys to open the right one.
Maybe the keys are all a red herring. Who knows?
But the question is, will the key still be here when we get back?
Well, It doesn't look like the dwarf's going anywhere.
Are you sure about that?
No, you can't be sure about anything. Really.
Yeah, especially with the DM. He's done some crazy stuff already.
Well,
But
this
this
seems
is
like
what
a
a
risk.
these
And
are
like I
what
said
adventures are like.
previously, let's not take any risks until we're absolutely sure that we need to.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay, so
Go
you
to my
guys,
soul.
I'm assuming, are going the same way. You're leaving the room now.
Yeah, we are going nowhere near the water.
Okay.
We're totally running through the water. No, fine. We're not.
The water is full of evil tentacle monsters that I don't trust.
Oh god. Just like
In my mind, that is anyway.
Though there could be anything in the water. You have no idea.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I think my other instance of the game just crashed. So whatever. We'll keep going.
All right.
Let me see.
okay, so we're leaving the area.
Well, that leaves only one option.
We're gonna have to go through that evil place.
Oh yes.
Singing is meant to entice us, though. I think it would be prudent to stuff our ears with something.
Oh yeah. We could put what's it called? Actually I don't even know what I have in my bag.
You can stuff anything. You can stuff a little piece of cloth or whatever. You don't have to.
Yeah. I yell at him to make sure that he cannot hear me.
Yeah, and I put some stuff in my ear.
Okay.
I make sure that it's very secure in my ear and that nothing can make it get off besides myself.
Okay. So you guys go back to that room.
Does this, by the way, alleviate the whispers in any way?
No, the whispers are like in your mind.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
So you're stuck with nothing but whispers when you put the thing in. You can't even hear each other. Not very pleasant. But you make your way back to that room, and as you step into the room, you notice that it is it's very well decorated room. There are curtains hanging around. There's silks. There's a beautiful bed in the corner of the room. There is a well-adorned table. There is a fancy chair. You don't see any person in the room. What you see is on the table there is a goblet. And you look inside the goblet. It is filled with what appears to be a red wine.
Oh, let's not drink it.
So your ears are stuffed and you don't hear any music. And that's all you see.
Is there no exit to this room?
There
obviously?
is another door going north out of this room.
Right.
Be careful. It could be a trap.
It could be a trap, but I think this entire room looks like it's too good to be true.
What did you say? I can't hear you.
I guess you guys can, if you really want to, you can write to each other on a little scroll. It'll take like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I'm actually no. I would say we know sign language right now.
No, I gestured to him to follow me to the door.
There is a form of sign language in Dungeons & Dragons called Thieves' Cant, but neither of you know it.
No. I know Druidic, but
Yeah.
he doesn't, probably.
Okay, so you guys leave things well alone in that room.
Yes.
You go north. You go north into the door through the north. It leads down the hallway. Of course, you guys are checking carefully for traps now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't find any traps. The hallway veers sharply to the left, and then leads yet to another room. Can we roll a perception check as you get into the next
Actually,
room?
I have a question. We take off the thing. We no longer hear the music, right?
Yes, you take off the thing, and it seems like you're far away enough where you don't hear anything.
Okay. Even and the voices are faint, right?
Voices are still right there.
19.
Okay, this perception is for smell. Something stinks. Something really, really stinks. Acrid, rotten egg, sulfurous smell. And this is as you're approaching the next room.
I forgot to wash myself.
Smells like vile undead.
Does it smell like this cube?
Does it smell like swamp?
Why don't we get a history?
It smells like this cube because we just met it before and it has like a.
It smells worse than that gelatinous cube.
Ah.
You never sniffed this before. This is something out of this world.
Let's see if I have. Nope.
Neither have you.
Dang it, man.
Whatever it is, it can't be good. You know that.
Yeah, something that smells like this doesn't bode well. But I fear this less than I fear that room with the pretty bed.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's getting a call.
Shh, it wasn't me.
Not me.
No, it was
I was
not
being
mine.
sarcastic.
So you guys want to walk into this stinky room?
Carefully.
Okay. So you guys the door is in the south. So you go from south into the room. Okay. You take a look around in the room. It's about a 40-foot by 40-foot room. There appears to be some sort of statue in the corner of this room. I have a map for this room as well. I'm gonna bring you guys to it.
Is there anything above us?
So immediately before you there is a door, and immediately to your left there's a door. On the corner of this room there is a statue. You look at the statue; it looks to be some dwarf, and he's got one hammer like one hand holding a shield, and one hammer like this, looking like he's heroic.
It's a stone statue,
Yeah.
Maybe it's a message.
and it's the only statue in the room.
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to see if there's anything magical about this statue.
Sure.
Is there any keys on the statue?
Give me a moment.
You don't sense any magic, but from the checks you checked before, you do recognize that this is a statue of Moradin.
Hey, 10.
You don't sense
Okay.
any magic in the statue.
Oh.
All right. Are there other doors in this room?
There is a door going north, and there's a door going to the west.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
split again.
Can I investigate the statue?
You can investigate the statue.
Oopsie, wrong one. Okay, investigation. I got a 3, that sucks.
You don't see anything particular.
I'm not gonna investigate that statue. I assume it's part of the environment. This is a very small room to have made a map of.
Very small room.
I mean, it was only 40 by 40 feet.
I would have loved to see that pretty room, though.
I didn't make a map of that room. I want you to use your imagination.
That's what the DM says when he can't be arsed. So are these doors or hallways?
You don't know what's behind the doors. These both
they're
of these.
doors.
Yeah, they're steel doors,
But
and
they're
they both they don't have any locking mechanism. They just have a handle. You can open them easily, unless they're trapped, of course.
What do you mean if they're trapped?
If they're trapped, then you may get killed. But if they're not trapped, you can open them easily.
Well,
It's like a.
it's very ominous. Heartmont, would you like to do the honors?
No. Last time I did that, I almost got killed.
Nah, man, you were fine. You murdered that thing.
Yeah, but that. A bear.
I'd like to look at the ceiling.
You look at the ceiling, and the ceiling kind of slopes upward. It's carved out of little tiles and bricks, and you actually do see that the ceiling there appears to be some sort of fresco painted on the ceiling.
Ooh, what does it depict?
It shows a dwarf, and this dwarf looks like he's heavily armored, and he's got a crown on. It doesn't. You're not sure if it's the same crown you guys dropped in the back. He's got a crown on. He's wielding his axe and looks like he's jumping and about to slay a huge black dragon.
Okay.
It looks like a heroic depiction of some major big event or dwarf battle or something like that. But you can't read Dwarven, so you can't read any of the inscriptions near it.
Yeah, we don't know any great dwarf battles involving black dragons.
You can roll a very high history check.
What about me? Since
Let's
I'm
see some
kind of
more
dragon-
critical hits.
What about me? I'm kind of dragon, so I must know a little bit about it. Ah!
No.
What about you? Oh.
No, sorry. You've never heard of any specific story involving this.
Okay.
So yeah, you should probably choose the door this time. Make sure there's no tripwires.
No kidding. I choose the room to my left, this door.
Okay.
and I try the handle.
Okay, you
I'm
try the handle and the door swings open. No trap.
Uh,
All right, I peek inside.
You look inside and it looks to be some sort of another small antechamber.
Oh my God.
You see that around this area there are a couple of benches.
Benches.
Yeah, they seem to be stone benches that are just carved into the wall.
Okay.
And you
Do
see
they
that
look
on the
worn
bot.
or decorated?
No, they look very plain. And you see on the bottom of this, in the center of this room, it's not on a map, but there is a circular a bowl of some sort. And if you look inside the bowl, you see that there's it looks like some ashes in there.
Perhaps a place of sacrifice.
Possibly.
Sacrifice the cat. Sacrifice the cat.
What cat?
My cat?
Yeah.
No, that was my cat.
I'm not sacrificing any animal.
What about the wolves? What about the wolves that you going to the chest?
He's a druid. He's
Wolves
not
were
gonna.
just fae spirits.
There's no reason he's gonna just kill an animal for just to see what happens.
Well, he could sacrifice the plant. See what happens if he burns it.
I don't think he would do that.
Yeah.
I'd sooner burn you. Anyway, there is another door in this room as well.
There is a door right. There appears to be a double door right here, and there is a door this way too.
Oh, there's two doors. There's a door behind us.
You came.
Oh, that's a door.
Yeah, that's a big. I put that arch there to indicate it's a door. It's a double door, made out of steel. Also, there's no keyhole or anything like that. They're just handles.
All right. Well, the double door seems too ornate for my likings. How about we try this small door?
Okay.
Be careful.
You go over
Says
to
the guy who probably should be going first.
You go over to the small door and you open the handle. You get electrocuted for 8d. I'm just kidding. No, nothing happens. You open the door. You open the door and it opens up to another room. This room, as you look inside, there appears to be ancient bathtubs laying in a circle. And there is a very fancy carpet right in the middle. It looks to be halfway rotten, but it's still kind of pretty. And there's a bunch of bathtubs around.
Is there a duck?
There's no. They haven't not discovered rubber yet in the Forgotten Realms.
Dang. Is there any wooden ducks?
Okay, there's a wooden duck, but it's rotten.
Oh man.
I don't trust this ornate rug.
Why not? It's a
I don't
nice
trust-
rug.
I don't trust the bathtub either with that rotten duck.
These bathtubs, of course, are empty, and
I
there's no
produce
water.
flame and chuck it at the rug.
Okay, the rug catches fire, and given that it's so ancient, the rug burns fairly quickly. And give me a second.
Uh-oh.
And the rug burns away, and you notice that the rug. Oh crap! I just made a big mistake.
A
I'm
gelatinous
sorry.
cube jumps out.
A gelatinous cube jumps out. Yeah. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
Actually, no, not a gelatinous cube.
Was there something hiding under this rug?
Yes, but I mistakenly deleted it. Now I gotta get it back. What happened to Heart Mod? Hello?
Okay, welcome back.
I accidentally exited out by mistake.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm just fixing something that I deleted by mistake.
It
So,
wasn't you, it was me.
so the rug burns away, revealing a big pit.
Look at that.
Whatever.
You can tell. Barthum has been through quite a number of dungeons himself in the past, and having survived, has learned the tools of the trade.
Never trust a rug. That's what I always say. I only sleep on pelts.
So either jump down that hole or we go through the other door.
As you approach the hole, you smell the stink of hell. It's so bad.
You can jump down that hole if you like.
Can-
I'm staying up here. I know we're supposed to go down, but that's not the way.
Chuck a fireball down there. Chuck a fireball.
I hold my breath and I chuck a little flame down.
So as you look down the hole, the flame goes down, and before the flame wisps out, it illuminates green slime that seems to be bubbling. That's how bad it is.
I'm just glad I didn't set fire to any gases.
You're very lucky you didn't, but no explosion. It's gross.
I've seen the effects of swamp gas.
The only thing you can really see is bubbling green slime when you look down. But the thing is, you got to understand the angle of the pit going down is straight, so you can't see the totality of what's down there.
And we can't roll to see if we know what kind of gas that is. The green thing.
You guys already rolled
Check your
before,
soil
so
then and see what...
Okay.
all the information you have has already been given.
Well, it's fine. We're not going in there.
Yeah. Nope. Turn around.
Regardless of whether it's the most friendly slime in the world, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, I think we should go back to the other archway, dude.
There's still like a small door here, right?
Yeah, that door, of course, you open that door and it leads to exactly the entrance where you came in from.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Hey, can you open it?
I'll open it for you.
Just so you know. Woo!
okay, now we can move our characters through.
Yeah, congratulations, you've explored this
This
whole map. Okay. Yeah, so these are double doors made out of iron. There is the doors are decorated with what appears to be Moradin again, and he kind of opens in the middle. It's like Moradin's relief carved into the door. It looks kind of nice.
Cool. Let's open it.
Okay, you open the door. It opens to a very short hallway with the stairs lead down this hallway. The hallway is about 15 feet, and then it ends in some stairs leading down. Are you going to go down the stairs?
Well, do the stairs look safe?
They look like stone stairs.
Okay. I look at Heartmod and I say, looks like we found another way down.
Yay.
Okay.
A safer way than that previous one.
Do you go down the stairs?
We have to roll for agility to make sure we don't trip down the stone or trip while walking down the stairs.
The only thing I'm worried about is the stairs turning into a slip and slide. I read books about crafting dungeon masters, crafting their dungeons with slip and slides.
That would be kind of mean.
It is terribly mean. I don't understand why they do this.
Okay, so are we gonna open up the? Okay, so we're going down the stairs, or whatever.
Okay. You go down the stairs, and the stairs are they're pretty steep. So you, as you follow down the stairs, you get to the end of the stairs, and the first thing that you see all over the ground at the bottom of the stairs are Electrum coins scattered everywhere, piles and piles of Electrum coins.
More, yay!
So you wade through the Electrum coins, and then you. Well, I'm assuming you're going forward. You're not going to stop and turn around,
Well,
right?
I'd like to know if these like feel the same way as the cursed coins. That like, do they have the same aura as the coins I got in the pouch?
Yes.
I still have it actually. I think.
They feel the same. Are you going to progress into this big pile of coins on the floor?
Well,
can we do it without touching it?
I'd rather do it so without touching them, if that is a way to do that.
If you're very nimble, you can probably just teeter around without touching any of them.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
There does seem to be a way you can maneuver around them, but they are scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not touching that.
So you move forward. around the Electrum coins, down another hallway until you finally come face to face with this.
Oh God!
I let out a manic laugh.
I knew it.
There's 5 locks even. We've only found 4 keys.
You only have one key.
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's retrace our steps. Okay, so we got that one key from what was it again? That one key from the treasure.
You have a green key.
Well,
have
we
a
got
green
that from the
key.
chest. Yeah.
We saw a black key in the room with the beholder.
Yes, and then
We saw-
there's another key with the what's it called?
The frozen guy.
The frozen guy. So that means that 2 of them either has to be in that room that we skipped. Remember that room where it was like light, and we didn't go in it because we went through the ice way instead. It's at the beginning of the.
Yes.
It's probably in there. Or
we should have searched the room with the music. Perhaps
Yeah.
it was in there.
yeah.
Or we don't need all the keys.
Yeah.
Let's
don't-
try the key that
This
we
is
have.
this is something that what's called for those problem solver type players that they love this. Role players and power gamers not so much.
Huh. So
I
I'm
don't
get-
mind this stuff.
What?
I don't
Okay.
mind this stuff at all.
can we roll to like can we roll?
There's
for
your green.
to see?
There's your green key.
It's labeled
Pain.
pain.
Oh, I should not have labeled. Okay, now you know the label. That's my mistake. Yes. The key has a little writing on it that says "pain" in common. Weird,
I'm
huh?
guessing-
Weird.
Yes.
I'm guessing it goes into to the one with the skull or the one with blood on it.
You tell me which one you want to put it in.
I don't know. I'm not putting it in.
Bloody pussy.
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Oh God. Yeah, this
Well,
is pain.
does the grip on the key look like a skull?
The grip on the key looks as it looks there. It just looks kind of ornate, but nothing like it looks like a skull.
Okay. And the 4 locks, they are marked as we see on a door. That
Yes,
was
they
formed
they,
so-
they are marked as you see. There's the number 5 and the number 4, and the number 5 and the number 4 looks like it has recently been painted on. That blood looks like it's dried blood, but it looks like it cannot be this ancient because blood won't look like that after thousands of years. So it looks like this blood is pretty fresh as well. That
the
skull looks like it's been burnt in recently.
Okay.
What about those numbers?
Why don't we give me an intelligence check?
Just
Both of us?
straight inch.
Straight intelligence.
Okay, that.
Because if the player doesn't have the intelligence, maybe the characters do. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that'd be
Oh my god!
oh,
What is with
God,
these
wait,
crits today?
can I roll?
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot.
Okay.
Aw.
With a critical on this, this is what you have deduced. People have come and tried. This is some sort of puzzle, and the consequences of failing this puzzle are dangerous, probably.
It's
And
pain.
and people who have come before have been trying to figure out this puzzle. Does not appear that anyone has succeeded, or else the doors would be open. Whoever has been trying to figure out the puzzle has put these things there to tell you where to put keys. So the number 5, the blood, the skull, the number 4, they are all clues that whoever's been trying to figure this out has put there in the past. Probably in frustration, as you can see little sword marks all over the door. Somebody got really pissed off with it. So it has at least partially been figured out.
Wait, since we rolled a critical, does that mean our character automatically knows the?
No. The fact that he rolled a critical means I just told him all that information. That's what he's deduced with his superior intelligence.
Does
And you believe that you're going to need 5 keys to open this.
Well, that means we're gonna have to do a lot of searching. In
Moving back.
addition to some risky maneuvers.
We're gonna have to see that thing again.
Yes, or at least the backside of it.
Backside of what?
The beholder.
Okay. I will.
Farthum.
Okay,
Right,
you
we're
guys
going
make
there.
your. Are you going back to the beholder then?
No, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna check the harpy room first, but with our things on.
It wasn't a harpy. It wasn't an. We want to go to the musical room with our ears plugged
Okay,
again.
you guys go back to the musical room. Once again, your ears are plugged up. You see this nice-looking, elven-looking table. There is a goblet of wine on a table. There is a chair in the
Right.
room.
I'd like to look closely around. I haven't done a perception in this room yet.
You may
Yeah,
do a
me-
perception.
Can I do investigation? Just like see if I can find anything useful. Like if there's anything.
You may do
Investigation.
an
A
investigation
21
as well.
on perception.
Ah.
Okay. You look around this room like, very still. You just kind of kind of do a once around the room. You look at one of the curtains, and something's not right about this curtain. It looks to be. You think it moved a little bit.
I tap Hartmont on the shoulder since I can't speak to him, and I point at the curtain, and then I gesture for him to step back, and I produce flame in my hand.
Why don't we?
I wait for
Can you
Hartmont
roll
to
me
respond.
another perception after you produce flame?
A 26.
Aw.
You produce the flame, and the curtain sets ablaze.
Instantly, I wasn't even chucking it at it yet, but
Oh, you're not throwing it.
not yet. I wanted to see what Hartmont
Oh, okay.
responds.
Okay, so you make the flame.
This curtain's on fire. Oh my god.
Yeah, all right. If Hartmont doesn't stop me, I do indeed burn the curtain.
As you burn the curtain, you notice that another curtain moves very, very quietly.
Another curtain.
Yes, another curtain.
I burned that one too.
As you burn that curtain, and you notice that you feel a whoosh of wind, as if something moved past you.
Did someone just fart? Farthum?
And is there another curtain that now moved?
No, there's no more curtains. You burned all the curtains down, but you
Yeah,
felt
that was my idea.
you felt a whoosh of wind as something it appears to have moved past you.
DM.
You don't see anything though.
DM.
Yeah.
Is there a rug that we can burn?
There's no. There's a beautiful rug, and if you want to burn it, you can burn it. This rug is worth 18 platinum, but you decide to burn it anyway.
I don't care. Do you know how much this bush is worth? It's probably more than 18 platinum.
This bush. There's no price on the bush.
It's priceless, but if I were to sell it to a
Yeah.
druid, I'm not going to, but just saying, it's probably worth more than the rug.
Tell it to yourself.
Yes, I'm not even saying that to anyone because you can't hear me.
Oh yeah.
So-
Practically talk to you.
Heartmod,
I feel something
Heartmod,
weird.
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
I just want you to roll one.
I just want you to.
Wisdom what?
Why
Oh,
not?
wisdom
Wisdom saving throw.
saving?
Okay. Heartmod, you feel this weird sensation of like something is trying to speak to you, but you just brush it off.
I don't like that.
There's
We
some
didn't find any objects in this room, right?
you don't see anything. You see a lot of fancy. The bed is fancy,
Yeah.
fancy covers. You don't
We
see
don't find
anything.
hidden.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, but you do get a sense.
Certainly no key.
You don't see any key, but you get a feeling that there's something else in this room.
Okay.
Wait, what was
I'd like-
behind that curtain?
Nothing.
There's something invisible in this room, I think. So
yeah.
what I'm going... I can't say that to you. Let's see if I have any kind of spell that I could use. Give me a second. Produce flame thorn whip, no. None of those. Shillelagh, no. Da 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 da. That might work, but I don't know if it'll work. Well, how big is this room again?
This room is approximately maybe 30 by 30. It's not a big room.
Okay, so I could pretty much fill it with a 20-foot radius circle.
Yes. Maybe a little bit. A little bit of space won't be filled, but pretty much the whole room.
Right.
Filled with what?
You don't know.
Fireball.
Fire, 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 fire.
If only Barthum could cast Fireball,
I can spit acid.
but he cannot. Look, there's something invisible in this room. I want to hit it.
Just roll.
No, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna chuck flames randomly until I hit something.
Okay. You're randomly going all over the place. And then
That's on fire.
after a few seconds, you do hit it. You see that all of a sudden it appears. It's invisible. It was invisible, and it lets its spell disappear. And you can see that it is actually a dryad. And the dryad is covering herself. And she's talking, but you got your ears plugged up, and she's going like this in fear.
Okay, I don't attack any further. I don't know if I hurt the dryad.
Is it like bad or something?
She looks like she has been injured from that flame that you.
Do I
a
need to
little
roll
bit.
damage for that?
That's fine. I'll take the average.
All right, it's 2d8.
2d8.
Are they evil or something or good?
Well, I have. All right. Do you want me to roll for dryad experience as a druid?
You don't need to roll. You know all about dryads.
All right.
You know they are woodland beings. Usually
They're generally benign.
benign and usually in commune with nature. They are usually attached to some tree. It's strange to find a dryad here in the middle of a dungeon, and you can see she's cowering in the corner. She's just saying something, but your ears are plugged up, and she's making the motion, "Please don't attack me" kind of motion.
Yeah, I'm not attacking her. In fact, I take out.
But you hit her with a fire before,
No,
so
right,
she's
but
scared
I'm
of
not
you.
attacking her any further now that she's dropped her invisibility. And I show her the warmth plant.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my
Maybe
ears
she's
and
linked to
stuff.
this.
She looks at the plant for a second and then just reels back again.
Okay.
Can I heal her or no? Wait, are they evil? Actually, let me ask Barthum what he knows about them.
You
Barthum, what do
can't
you know?
talk to me.
You can't talk. Your ears are all plugged up.
No, we both took them out. Remember?
No, we didn't.
We
I'm
didn't?
not going into this room with my ears unplugged.
Oh, never mind then.
My ears are plugged. You can't ask me shit.
Then can I roll for history to see if I know what kind of creature she is?
If you want to, sure.
I'm
Or is that
gesturing
nature?
for you not to attack her.
Or is it nature?
No, it's a history, probably.
Ah,
The thing is, of course, this song.
She
the
she
song that
she,
we
she
heard-
looks like she's pretty defenseless.
Yeah, but that's a dryad for you.
She's like really hot too, if that matters.
good thing the bed's not burnt. Good thing Barthum didn't burn the bed.
What I want to know is, we heard that faintly that song, and then I determined it wasn't made by a fey creature.
Yes, you heard right then.
But this is a fey creature,
Yes, she is.
so this is not the person producing the song, or the song she was producing was not her own.
Possibly, I don't know. But what I told you is accurate. I didn't screw up.
Yeah. No. I wasn't implying that.
Yeah.
I was saying that I have a mystery in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Too bad we don't have a talking dog.
I mean, I can speak with this creature if I... oh wait, I can just speak to her. I don't need to hear. I speak to her in Sylvan.
She speaks common, I think.
You can't she says something back, but you can't hear what she said.
I tell her that I cannot hear her.
And she points to your ears to take out the stuff in your ears.
Yeah. I say, there is enchanting music in this room.
What?
It's not safe for us.
She continues to point at your ears.
I don't
What
think
is
it's worth
making the
it.
music in this room?
She just continues pointing at her ears.
I want to slap the pit. No.
You can.
No, I'm not going to.
Wait. Can she can maybe she can read. Maybe we can give her paper so she can write in common. or
You can
something.
try it.
Hand her a paper to write.
I'll hand her a paper and a quill and some ink.
She writes down, take off your earplugs. It is safe. And she hands it to you.
Say why.
What is making the music?
She says, the Dark One is here, she writes down. But the Dark One, but the Dark One cannot harm you now. And she hands it to you.
Why
Who is
not?
He says, the Dark One will not harm you while I am here. And she hands it to you. Oh, no, listen, you're asking her why not?
Yeah, why the Dark One will not hurt us?
She writes, take off your earplugs. The Dark One is not here anymore. Hands it to you.
Why is she insisting for us to take our earplugs off?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's ask her that. Why do you want us to take off our earplugs?
She once again writes, take off your earplugs. The Dark One is not here and cannot harm you.
Wait. Can I write something down to her? Can I write down to her why? Can I write down why is there a bed here?
What?
Why is there a bed
That's
here?
what you're writing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you write that to her. She looks at it and she says, this room was once the bedchambers of the great dwarven king Kogar. And she hands it back to you.
I would like to ask her why she is here.
She says, the Dark One has imprisoned me. I am his slave. She
Who
hands
is
it
the
back.
Dark One?
He says, he is a dark being. He says, I don't know who he is, but I know that his power traps me here. And she gives it back to you.
Was she still
Oh, listen, are you asking her this?
No, I'm still.
Or are you writing this to her?
Yeah.
If you write this to her, that's what she writes back.
I wonder if you make Lisa bacon and eggs.
Why? If I ask her, does she do something else?
Well, when you ask her, I told you, she just writes the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
Tell her. I'm gonna write down to her. Can you come with us to the other room? So
She
you
says,
can speak with her?
the magic of the Dark One forbids me to leave this room. And she hands it to you.
I think we should apologize for hurting her.
Does the Dark One control your speech?
He says, the Dark One controls almost everything I do. He says, but as long as I am here and you are also here. Oh, you're asking her this?
No, I'm still writing.
If you write this, she says, the Dark One controls everything that I do. But as long as you are in this room and I am in this room, the Dark One cannot appear and you are safe. And hands it back.
My freaking butt sounds suspicious as heck.
Yeah. This dryad has. I come to the conclusion that this dryad has clearly been tainted by some great evil.
Give me a wisdom check.
Both of us?
Straight
No.
wisdom?
I want it from Barthum. You're just clueless.
Hey, that's not fair. Come on, let me do
Can
one.
I roll straight wisdom or like nature?
Well, wisdom.
Straight wisdom. Okay.
Can I roll wisdom though?
I mean, you think that there is some powerful magic that is kind of in place, forcing this dryad to act in a certain way. So do you, Heartmire. Right.
I'm rolling.
No. You think that this dryad doesn't actually exist because your wisdom is 2. You don't even know what's going on.
I'd like to ask her, do you know the location of any keys? Like, I write that, still not asking for.
And then when she reads that, her eyes open up and she slowly writes with a shaking hand, writes something on the paper and shows it to you. And you see, she says, Dark One has the key.
Where is the dark one? I write down back. Where is the dark one?
And then she writes back, everywhere.
Wait.
And then she points to your ears again to take off your earplugs.
Yes, we are not.
And she starts saying something, and she points to your earplugs to take
How do we
them
know
off.
that she is not the dark one?
We don't. She could be the Dark One in disguise.
We should totally kill her.
I'm not about to kill a dryad if she's really enslaved by a Dark One. I ask her, where is your tree?
She says, "My."
Write that again.
She writes, "Way above in the sylvan forest in the glade." She says, "I do not." She says, "I have not seen my tree in centuries, and this breaks my heart." And she hands it back to you.
How are you still alive?
He says, "By the power of the Dark One's magic."
Well, a dryad who's been disconnected from her tree for this long. Is that natural? Could they naturally survive this long without their tree?
They're not. They don't naturally survive. It would be some very powerful magic to keep her alive away from her tree this long.
I feel like throwing in some humor in here, but you know.
Well,
I write down. What do you know of my dragonborn race?
She writes. She writes something back, and it says, "They do not belong in Forgotten Realms campaign setting."
Oh.
I'm just kidding. She says, "I know nothing of your people."
I write down, "Will you marry me?" And she's playing.
Serious?
I light up another fire in my hand and threaten Heartmod if he doesn't.
Wait, what would she say if I said that?
If he doesn't stop wasting my ink.
Yeah, you guys are like getting down to the end of your scroll,
Can I
writing
write
on the
down?
edges and stuff.
Can I write that down though?
If you want to,
Okay,
it
I'll
would
do
be
that.
completely weird to do so. But yes, you can and she'll respond to that.
I'm gonna do it.
So you write down, "Will you marry me?" And she says, "If you say," she writes down, "If you save me, I will do anything you ask."
How will we save her? That's the question. How can we save you?
How can you be saved? Good question.
She points to your your ear things, and she's
No,
indicating.
write it down.
How will that save you? I write down, how will that save you?
She says, "I need to speak to you. I need to sing to you."
Sorry.
Yeah, that's some fishy shit.
I'm not a fan of music. I write that down. I'm not a fan of music.
He says, "Only my song can lift the Dark One's curse upon you."
What
The
curse
Dark
do you
One's
have
curse is
upon us?
upon you, sweetheart. I'd tell her that.
Wait, if we attack right now, do we get an advantage?
You get advantage from me because I'm not expecting it.
Wow. I don't trust this man.
If you want to attack her, you can attack her.
I'm not going.
You're not. I'm not going to give you advantage because she's right in front of you, so she sees you. But if you would like to attack her, I will let you attack her.
I don't trust this man.
These are the tough decisions you make in a D&D game.
Do you know? Let me ask. I write down on the paper. Does she know? Does she know where the location of the keys are? All of them.
She says, "The Dark One has the key."
Which key?
That's
key
all she
blade?
writes.
What if we ask her which key?
She says, "I only know of the Dark One's key."
What is the Dark One's key?
She writes, "It is a red key labeled love."
No, that's not a key that we've seen before. And that's
I know.
definitely the sort of key that we would need.
I think to myself, this room is oddly suspicious. If the key would be with the Dark One and it's labeled love, and that there's this beautiful lady here, wouldn't that
I
mean
think
that
we
she's
have to
the Dark One?
conclude that this dryad is the Dark One.
Yeah, I think we should attack.
I look at you, you look at back.
You're gonna attack the Dryad.
Yes.
Wait, actually, wait. Can I? Oh, yeah. Actually, wait. What if
This dryad is beyond saving, even if she's not.
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh.
It hurts my soul to attack a creature of the forest.
Okay, are you gonna draw your
She's
weapon?
clearly been tainted by great evil.
Are you gonna draw your weapons and kill this Dryad?
Yes, probably.
Okay, let's roll.
Wait, Barthroom. If you shoot fire at her, won't it just engulf her? So she's like made of leaves and stuff.
Well, she's a fake creature. She's not entirely made out of leaves, but it could definitely.
Can I spin my acid at her eyes? Actually, never mind, I'm not gonna do that.
You can do so on your turn. You have to roll initiative first.
I don't want to metagame it. How much do I know about druids and their resistance against magic?
Dryads?
dryads and their
Yeah,
resistance
you don't know
to
any particular resistance against magic from a dryad.
Okay.
You said initiative, right?
Yeah, let's all roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I got 16. Finally,
Where's
a
my
good number.
token? Okay.
Wait, how much? Okay, how do we know how much damage
What?
the thing
You
did on
can't
her?
roll initiative for the sword.
I didn't. I meant to help myself.
Okay. As you two draw your weapons,
The sword was
dryad
over my token.
kind of looks at you, peeking from trying to hide her little branch-like hands,
I feel so bad.
and then she looks at you again, and she drops her disguise. This is no dryad. You guys
okay.
have done the right thing.
DM, isn't she already hurt since Bartholomew
She
threw a
is.
fireball at her?
She is
Do we know
already
how
hurt.
much?
I know how much. You're not supposed to know how much.
Okay. Do we know what creature she is now?
Okay, so she changes into this creature with the upper body of a woman, and her lower body looks like a tiger or a lion or something like that. Can roll a history on this creature?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Can I roll?
Yes,
Can I roll
my-
you may both roll histories.
22.
Only history? No other options?
I don't really have any. Nothing else really applies that well.
I got 22.
But his 22 is pretty good. So
Alright.
this is a very foul creature called a lamia. Okay, these creatures usually live in kind of ruined deserts, and they are well known to be tyrant-like creatures. They get little minions to work for them. They love working in subtlety and deception. They love layers upon layers of different plots. They like to integrate themselves into society to carry out their evil schemes. They are predators. They feast on the flesh of humans, elves, dwarves, etc. And it's a little strange that she is here in this dungeon. You're not completely sure why, but you're completely sure that they are evil.
Do we see a key on her?
Not on her directly.
Okay. Does she have anything that the key could be in? Like, does she have any packs or bags? Pouches?
Yeah, you see that around her looks like to be some sort of fanny pack or something. She takes out a big scimitar and she hisses at you, and you can see that her teeth are spiked as she runs to you to attack. Heartmod, you go first. I can't hear you, Heartmod. You gotta maybe refresh.
You duplicated yourself. In the in roll 20.
Oh yeah, that happens. Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that. As long as my
Hardball
audio's
has to
okay.
restart. He crashed. Oh, there it is. It
Man,
stopped duplicating.
I almost had you guys there. You were
But now I can't hear
teetering.
you.
You can't hear me?
Now I get no audio at all.
Can you
Can
hear
you-
me now?
Hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I
hear you.
can hear you. Barthun.
Okay, so what's the creature thing again? Because I crashed right when we were talking about it.
This creature is called a Lamia.
Mm-hmm.
Lamia is a very evil creature that has the body of a woman, the upper body of a woman, lower body of a lion, and likes to use deception on its prey.
Whoa,
It
I
feasts.
can't hear you anymore for some reason.
Damn it! Fucking roll 20. Are we back?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Are we back?
I'm back.
I can hear you. Heartmod, are you
I
got?
can hear scary music.
Can you
and
hear me?
refresh
I can
my
hear you.
Google Instantly.
Barthun, can you hear Heartmod?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we're all here.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason it's yellow now. The map is yellow.
I know. Roll 20 just likes to brain fart sometimes, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I see.
So-
I always thought lamias were snake women.
Oh, they don't have to be. They can actually be of a lot of different types of animals.
Are you gonna bring the Lamia over here so we can see it? Because I know it's up there in the thing. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, you guys, I almost got you there.
Nah, we're not dumb. We're after that incident with the cube, yeah, we're careful.
You guys are hyper vigilant.
We are crafty enough not to trust
Yeah.
the poor druid. The
We're gonna
poor
win this
dryad.
thing, man.
I don't know if you're gonna win this thing, but that you're making headway. You're up first, hard mod. This creature's right next to you. You can strike it.
Right, does he go and unleash his full load?
Barhoom's right next to me. Oh no, nice play. Where is it at?
It's right next to you. It's within 5 feet of you. You're
To
right
my
up.
left or-
You're right up to it. I don't have it on the screen. Just
Oh, okay.
we're doing it in the mind.
You
Am
have
I-
an icon on the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, whatever. Just ignore that.
Oh, okay. So, How many eyes does it have from like me looking at it?
It has 2 eyes.
Can I shoot my acid in its eyes to try to blind it forever?
You can attack it with your eyes. Only if it rolls really low will I say you blind it.
Okay.
Because
yeah,
your
right.
acid is not generally supposed to blind it. So what is your DC on your acid?
How do I check? Let's see.
So I think your charisma? No, your constitution, I
Your
think.
constitution. So it is
Constitution-
8,
Wait, the mod. The
8
modifier?
plus 3 plus your constitution mod.
Okay. Say it again.
8 plus 3 plus your constitution mod.
In other words, 11 plus your constitution mod.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just roll what dice?
No, you don't roll anything. She rolls.
They defend against it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mod is 3.
Okay. So she rolled pretty high, but she still failed the dexterity save. You don't get her in the eyes, but you kind of splash her with your acid. Roll your damage.
For which one? Anything?
No, for your acid splash. I think it's a 2d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
2d6. 2d. 7.
Okay. You splash her a little bit with the acid, but that's hardly enough to kill this thing.
Aw.
As she kind of turns around and raises her sword at you very angrily. Anything else on your turn?
Can I do
This
anything
creature
else?
is large, right?
It is a large monstrosity.
Okay, cool.
Can I do
Not
anything
going to
else?
toad form.
You can move away from it and take an opportunity attack from it. That's about it.
Uh,
Or if you
that's
have
fantastic.
a bonus, some sort of bonus action, you cannot attack if you've already chosen to do the acid. So
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna like. Remember, I have my armor back on. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
but
I'm
you don't know how hard she's gonna hit.
I'm just standing still, like right next to Barthoom.
Okay, Barthoom.
Yeah. She looks pretty tough, right?
Oh yeah, she looks vicious.
Yeah.
Barthoom, you can
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see exactly how I'm gonna do it. She's
For
right
some-
up. She's right within.
Yeah, the two of you have surrounded her when you took out your weapons, so she's
Is
within
she in
5
the
feet of you.
corner?
Actually.
Yeah, you
I
got her
would
in the
like to be,
corner.
like 10 feet away from her, like when the fight starts.
Sure, that's
Hit her with
fine.
a fart.
Sorry.
That's
No,
fine.
no.
That's fine. You're 10 feet away from her.
Okay. I would like to be that because I'd like to do a ranged attack without disadvantage. Well, I'm just gonna do this mostly for fun because I haven't tried this yet.
Oh please, don't go too crazy, man.
As I fall to my hands and feet, and my form becomes ugly and grotesque, and I shapeshift into a giant spider.
Ew.
But wait, can you turn into monsters?
No, it has to be
Giant
natural.
spider's
things.
an animal.
Yeah, it has to be
Uh,
natural things.
That would be cool if you could turn into a gelatinous cube and just like eat him. That'd be pretty cool.
Only a wizard can do something like that with polymorph.
Yeah, I mean a polymorph spell
Yeah.
is
And you're not-
castable by druids too, I think.
And you're not a wizard, Harry.
Anyway, I turn into a giant spider.
Mm-hmm.
And
What kind of spider? Poisonous, venomous?
It's both poisonous and venomous. I don't know the difference. Anyway, I shoot my web at it.
Okay. What's the DC?
I just have to hit it with a.
Oh, it's an
plus
attack.
5. Yes.
You hit it.
All right.
She is restrained.
It's restrained in heavy webbing and needs to make a DC 12 strength check to burst out of it as an action. And this recharges on a 5 to 6.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this. Oh, my bad.
After I do that, I crawl up on the ceiling.
Okay, very nice.
I'm just gonna say this. Don't forget that it's still hurt from his fireball thing.
All right, she is restrained in this webbing, and she can't really move. She's going to try to break out of the webbing. Her strength score is pretty high, so let me see. Oh, 5 plus... No, she's not going to do it. So she's still stuck in a webbing. That's she blows her turn trying to get out of the webbing.
Her arms are in her chest, right?
Yeah.
Stuck to her chest, okay.
So she can't really do much this turn. Heartmod, you're up.
Can I try going for the eyes? Attacking?
Only if you roll a critical hit will I say you actually do something in which you blind her or something like that. Because it's not in...
Just unleash... Just unleash...
Do whatever you want to do, but only with a critical hit will I say you do something that fantastic.
Then can I do my second wind to put on her face?
Your second wind doesn't work like that.
You mean action surge and not second wind.
Action surge, yes. It's the same.
D&D does not have a mechanic to target specific body parts, but if you do a critical hit, I'm willing to work with you.
Oh, okay, so...
Yes.
So if it's critical hit, it goes for the eyes, but if it's just something else, it'll just go for regular body
If
shots?
it's a critical hit, I'll work with you, but if it's a regular, it's just a normal attack.
Okay, so let me see. I roll...
What are you doing? Are you attacking? Are you...
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the action surge, so I'm gonna do the 5 attack thing.
Okay, do you remember what the 5 were? Because there was a lot of stuff.
Okay, so my silk stream has +1 attack and +1 damage, and also has like that 1d something. Like,
1d6 thunder damage.
Yeah.
So you roll a +1 to your... So why don't you roll first? Give me the 3 silk stream attacks. Just click your macro from your character sheet with your longsword attack. Click it 3 times. I'll tell you how many times you hit.
Critical.
That's 2 hits and a crit. That's 2
Does
hits.
critical for the eyes?
I'll work with the captain. There's a lot of stuff for me to put together. Okay, so that is 2. You get 2 hits. So this is what I need you to roll. I need you to roll 1d6 plus 5. I'm sorry, 1d8 plus 5.
Plus 5. But wait, doesn't it don't I have advantage because it's trapped or no?
You do. This is including advantage.
Okay,
I'm
so
taking a
the first
25, a
one is
23, and a 27. These are all.
okay.
So
we
there's
all hit.
3 hits.
Yeah, that's 3 hits.
Okay.
So I'm asking you first to roll a 1d6 plus 5 plus
3 times?
1d6. I mean 1d8 plus 5 plus 1d6. See, this is stuff you gotta know if we're gonna when we play regularly.
Plus 1d6.
Yeah. Right. For now, I'm just telling you what to roll. Okay. Obviously, you're. All right. So you get at least 3 1d8s, and I guess I have to do up this damage. Okay. 6 plus 8 plus 5 plus 15. 8 plus 5 equals 13. Oh my god, I hate this math. 5 plus 6 equals 11, 14, there's 34. Now I want you to roll 1d6 3 times.
1d6 3 times.
Yeah.
Or
No.
3d6.
3d6 actually gives you higher possibilities than 1d6 3 times. I
With
think.
No, it
with,
doesn't.
It doesn't?
with the plus
The
5.
total is going to be the same.
Oh, that's true. Roll a 3d6.
Okay. With the plus 5 or no?
No plus 5. Just 3d6. This is the thunder damage. This is
How many
separate.
times?
3d6 once.
Okay. There it is. 13.
Okay, plus 13. Give me an additional 1d8 for that critical hit.
1d8.
Let's see if you can finish it off with your first attack. Okay, so...
I wanted to ask, this is maybe mechanical, but on a critical hit, you double all the damage dice, but not the magical damage dice.
No, you don't double the magic. It's usually only the weapon dice.
Okay, only the weapon dice.
Yeah.
Because you do double crits, like sneak attacks.
Yeah, sneak attack's different, though.
Okay.
40... Okay. Now I want you to roll 2 attacks for your hand axe.
20.
No, that's hindsight.
Plus 1, so it's 21. Does that mean it's a crit or no?
What?
No, neither of those are crits.
Oh no, wait, never mind. It's not the. Never mind. It's just 2 20s.
They're 2 20s, but you crit on a 19 or 20 natural roll without modifiers. But that's not a 19. So
Okay.
No, that's an 18.
I want you to
25.
roll 2d6.
Okay. Just once?
Just once, 2d6.
Okay.
That's your
2d6.
hand axe damage without any modifiers because it's offhand.
Okay. That's it. 5.
Okay.
All right.
Tabulated.
We've reached the heart mod.
The heart mod has done a total of 54 damage. Okay. You go to town on this creature, and she starts bleeding. You notice that she's gushing profusely out of an artery that you've nicked. You weren't able to get her eyes. I guess you were trying to, but you notice she's bleeding, and she's going to be taking bleeding damage
Okay.
in the future. Anything else on your turn? You've already used your action surge.
And all your bonus
The only thing you
actions.
can do is move away, and you won't take an opportunity attack because she is restrained.
I'm just gonna like stand there and like proudly show that you can't mess with me in Barthoom without losing this battle.
I'm sure she knows that by now.
And so I give her an angry face and say, "You screwed up bad."
Right.
Okay, Barthoon.
I drop down from the ceiling by a little silk strand. And
She's still
I bite
trapped,
her.
right?
I inject her with some of my venom.
Okay. Well, is it an attack or is it a save?
It's just an attack, and
Okay.
it does poison damage as well.
You get advantage, given that she's restrained.
Let me look up giant spider once more. Okay. That's an attack at +5. Okay. That's once. Oh, I critted already. I could roll again, but it doesn't help.
Oh, what
It's
was?
not going to get better than this.
Yeah, of course that's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh my gosh.
That is a critical hit.
This episode, it's like you might as well call
So,
it
okay.
Critigeddon.
Right. It must make a DC 11 con save now.
DC 11. Give me a second. Success.
Okay, it only takes half damage from the poison then.
Okay.
But it still takes 1d8 plus 3, and if that's a crit, that's 2d8 plus 3, I guess.
Yes.
That's piercing damage. It takes 18 piercing damage from the bite.
Ferocious.
And that bite is pretty poisonous. Like, do I double the dice for the poison too? I guess I do.
No, you don't double for the poison. When you crit, it's only for the weapon damage. With
Okay.
the only exception is some cantrips you can double the damage, like Eldritch Blast or something like that.
Okay. Well, I'll just roll the regular poison damage, and she takes half of that. That's 2d8 poison damage.
What? 2d8.
She takes another 4 damage from poison.
Alright, she's taking a lot of damage.
If she's down by this point, by the way, she's not dead, because if the poison downs her,
Oh, like
she
Lord of the
becomes
Rings.
stabilized. She becomes stabilized but poisoned for 1 hour. And you are paralyzed while poisoned in this way.
And remember, I got an artery.
And
So
I
she's
can
like, oh.
numb her up like the big spider I am.
It is the Lamia's turn. She looks like she's reserved herself to dying, but she starts kind of thinking something in her head.
Where's this key? That's my question.
Heartmod, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
She is speaking directly into your it seems like she is whispering something that's bypassing your hearing.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Wisdom save? 8.
So, Heartmod, you hear this powerful, overwhelming voice in your head that just, it's a screeching voice that you cannot deny. The voice says, "Draw your sword and attack the spider." And you cannot say no on your next turn. She has hit you with a suggestion spell.
Is there any way to wait? Can I drink the fountain waters?
No. At this point, you have absolutely no way to do any other action except what is stated to you. So you have to attack Bartholomew next turn.
Can I use my crappy sword? I
No,
can
no.
use my crappy sword.
No, you're carrying 2 swords. You're getting this magical enchantment forcing you to attack your companion.
Bartholomew, I'm sorry.
Well, that's a very powerful suggestion. I mean, if I were to cast that, it wouldn't work on creatures that can't hear me.
It depends on how you can communicate with the suggestion.
Bartholomew, please forgive me. Is it over after a few rounds, or does like Bartholomew have to save me or something?
Because it depends on how if you are able to communicate with somebody on a telepathic level, as if you had a message spell or something like that, and you use a suggestion, you can do it.
Whose turn is it now?
It's your turn.
Right. So the thing can communicate telepathically somehow.
Right now, it can.
Okay, so what do I do now?
You have to attack Bartholomew. You don't have to attack him with both your weapons. You have to at least strike him.
Can you
at least once, right?
Can you do a poor job? Like
I'm gonna attack once with my hand axe.
Purposefully attack very slowly.
Not with a wisdom save of 8. You just have to follow that command.
Can I do with a hand axe
You
instead?
attack very slowly, so it's really
No.
easy
You
to
gotta use your nice sword. You don't have to. 16. Does that hit your armor class?
Let me see what the spider's armor class is.
Please don't.
AC 14.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry. So.
Alright. It's only the spider.
I need you to roll a 1d8 plus 5.
1d8 plus 5. Okay. 1d8 plus 5. What else?
And then after that, roll a 1d6. That's the total damage.
1d8 plus 5. And what else?
And then roll a 1d6.
With no plus 5, right?
No plus, just 1d6. Okay.
So
that's a total of 4. It is 8 slashing damage, 6 thunder.
Yeah. Spiders don't have any weaknesses or strengths in that regard.
So, Bartholomew, you take 14 damage from Heartmod as he.
Yeah. My spider screeches in pain.
Bag.
But it still maintains my intelligence and wisdom even while I shapeshift, and I realize that this creature must have put some kind of spell on him, even without hearing it. Because I know my loyal friend Heartmod would not attack me otherwise.
For no reason.
Even though I'd throw fireballs at
She threw fireballs at me. Yeah.
I only threw one little flame at
Listen,
you.
this monster's not that strong. This is how she survives.
Right.
This is her skill.
I go in for another bite at the Lamia.
Okay.
Let me finish it, Bartholomew, please.
11. 16, sorry.
16's a hit.
Alright. Then it has to roll that DC 11 con save again.
Oh, yes. She rolled a 13.
Alright, that'll do. There's 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
and half of 10 poison damage.
So total of 10 damage.
Yes.
She looks like she's about to be defeated at any second. You can see that she's bleeding profusely from that huge hit that Heartmaw gave it originally.
I crawl up on the ceiling again to make
She does not look like she can take another hit at all.
I crawl up on the ceiling in case Heartmaw decides to attack me again.
I can't reach him, so. Let me try to take care of her, Barthum, okay?
Although Lamia's first.
It is now her turn again, and she is in dire straits. Not much else she can do. She's going to try to break out of the web.
Please miss.
She rolled a 19.
That'll do it.
But that is her entire action, so she can't do anything else than that. So she breaks out of the webbing, and you see that she kind of tries to get around you, Heartmod, but she realizes that she can't leave your area without you attacking her.
The recharge 5/6 means I need to roll a d6 every turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's been 2 turns.
Oh, if you want to roll in retrospect, I'm okay with that.
Alright, it didn't recharge. And now it's Heartmod's turn.
Heartmod, she looks like she's about to go down. Any little hit.
You're using this form.
She does not look like she can take another hit.
Can I do decapitation?
You can go for decapitation.
How?
Just attack it, and I'll tell you that you decapitate. Just hit her.
Okay, how many times though?
You have 2 attacks. Actually, you have 3 attacks per turn. Without your action surge.
Okay, so when we just do attack then damage, or just 3 attacks then damage?
Just do 3 attacks, I'll tell you which ones hit, and then you roll damage for them. 1 attack hits. So roll damage for 1 of those attacks.
For the longsword.
Okay, that's enough. You decapitate her. You run up with your silk screen, and it's so fast that before you know it, your hand is out here, and her head is just flying in the air.
My sword is twisting.
That's a big fucking sword. That sword grows to Final Fantasy sizes.
No, wait. Okay, so I'm doing a ninja style. I run up to her, I do it, and then I'm running forward, and I stop, and then I say,
then her head slides off.
And I say,
her head rolls into the hallway.
Wait, I get my sword, and then I do a cool twist, and I put it back in my scabbard, and then I say, I guess you're not a and then I say, I guess the wedding's canceled.
There we go. Why don't you take some inspiration for a quippy one-liner?
Yay!
Rifle through her stuff.
You indeed. When you look through a fanny pack, there are some very valuable looking. There's a diamond in there. Looks extremely valuable. You do find that red key.
Okay, I have no hands right now to pick any of this shit up, so I assume Heartmaw will do that.
But wait, you can use your mouth to pick it up.
Your mandibles.
Okay, so I pick it up and I pick it up and I put.
So it's a pouch full of very expensive gems. And also the red key.
I can't talk to Heartmaw right now, but I just got a great idea.
And as you shake the pouch around, there's something else in there. So you look in, it's some teeth. They look like they were removed from humans and elves and dwarves and the like.
Probably something to do with that spell. I guess, but I have a good idea, and I'm going to execute it while this form still lasts.
What is it?
And I skitter on my little feet back to the ice room.
The ice room, okay.
I know what you're doing. Oh wait, I grabbed the key, and wait. Are the gems cursed or anything?
So in the ice room,
with the throne.
What are you going to try to do? I'm sure you're trying to skitter up the wall or something.
Yes.
The walls are frozen, so I do need you to make a dex check with advantage, given that you're a spider.
Oh, in order to get the key.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
I follow Bart.
My spider dex is 16. Okay, so that's a +3. Roll d20 +3. All right, you can follow me.
6.
Well, okay, 15 is much better because I was gonna say something bad happens, but with a 15, it was very close. You almost, because the walls are so slippery, you almost literally slipped and fell into the water. But you shoot out another piece of webbing that sticks to the ceiling, and you just catch yourself like 10 inches off the water, and you swing over, and you're right now you're right on top of that frozen dwarf.
Okay.
You can see the
So
key
like,
is hanging around his neck.
Throw the key to me so I can catch the key. By the way, I'm far away from the water, so if it falls, it'll fall on the frozen water.
all right. My plan is to snatch the key and pull myself back up on my.
Yes,
my
you can do
web
that.
string.
Do you want to do anything else with the frozen dwarf?
Well, I'll have a close look at it now. I'm up close anyway.
Looking very close on it, you believe that it is indeed a mummified dwarf, mummified with
God.
cold, and his weapon, he has a big battle axe and a huge shield in his other hand. They look
Does
pretty
the-
valuable. They look like they're very
Yeah.
fancy equipment.
I have no need for that sort of stuff. I'm a spider.
I could use a shield, but
Yeah.
I could if I
I
wanted to.
snatch the key and I get out of there before anything happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
You take the key. It is a blue key to go with the ice theme, and inscribed on the key is loneliness.
All
Okay.
right.
So we have 3 keys: pain, love, and loneliness.
Yes.
All we're missing are 2 more keys. The
Well,
one
there was a
that's-
black key in the room with the beholder.
Yes. Which can you transform into a baby spider, like a really small spider?
Probably, but I've used my I shapeshift back into a human once I'm back on solid ground,
Oh yeah.
and that was my shapeshift for my shapeshifting until I get another rest.
I'm sorry. Well, we have to stick with the fact that you shapeshifted back into a human. But in retrospect, I'd like to tell you that as a spider, you have web walk, and you can never set off a web if you're walking in a web walk. You can't set off another spider's web.
I know. That's why I want to shift into a small spider.
Wait, time out. No, wait. How long does this spider form last?
It lasts for an hour, but I already unshifted.
But no, not yet.
Oh, just
Not-
2 hours actually.
You can use that, and you can spit a web at the key, so we can gradually bring it towards you.
Too late
from-
now.
from the
He's
cage.
back to druid.
It's alright. I can shift again if I just get a rest.
Let's get a rest because I still need my action surge again.
You
so
guys
yeah.
want to take a long rest or short rest?
Short rest, right?
Well, can we? It's getting late.
Oh dear, it's 10:45 over here.
Yeah, it's 10:40.
Yeah.
it's
What do we,
10:42
well, I
here.
mean, the two of you have been surviving in this dungeon. It's pretty impressive.
I'm pretty
What do
sure
you wanna
Dungeon
do?
Master has
You want to continue this?
Well, I'm sure you toned down the challenge.
Of
Is it-
course.
Yeah.
So